Hi, everyone. I'm Chris.
And this is Melton with the Sports Truth.
The truth will set you free. Melton, your jinx. Okay. Let's get that out of the way.
All right, that's fine. Sometimes I don't know my own powers. Okay?
You do.
Sometimes I use them for greed, and then I get punished by the
football gods.
Football gods.
Caw, the Ravens.
That's okay. Yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit. All right. There's definitely a lot to talk about. We'll start with our hot topics: the baseball playoffs.
Yes, the Dodgers are losing. Thank you, baseball gods. You've heard our prayers.
They played today.
I think they lost already.
No, I don't think so. Oh, did they? They lost again?
I don't know. Did they?
Oh,
can you check?
Right.
I'm just saying, baseball gods, make them lose. We hate the Dodgers.
Show me baseball scores.
We hate the Dodgers, guys. I'm telling you. The Padres fans.
Oh my. Oh, okay. No. It's 5-2 in the 7th, and they're down already 2 games. Wow.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna lose.
Wow.
Pretty sure.
You know what? My prediction was
what?
That the Dodgers were gonna sweep the Braves.
Yeah. See, you're a jinx.
Yeah, I guess so. But you know what? If you jinx the team that you don't like, then that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
So I got to use my powers for good.
You do. Okay, Spider-Man.
Okay, all right. It's the same reason I don't bet on my 49ers. Remember the 49ers Cards game? I'm like, they're going to lose.
They're going to be fine.
And then I jinxed your Cardinals that one game. So I kept the Cardinals out of the playoffs.
Yeah,
I know. You're right. I'm sorry. It was like I wasn't wanting the Chargers to win. I just didn't want to lose by 13.
Remember our promises you made me not to bet on teams not to bet on. I let it slip through. It's my bad.
Yeah, I know because you're the sort of caretaker of all this.
I am the caretaker of you
say
kid.
Sunday Night Football. And any bets with Sunday night? Like no. Even though they're tempting, no. Yeah, exactly. Any bets with the Falcons in it? No. You know,
Chargers.
Any bets with the Seahawks in it? No.
And now what do you do? Chargers and Vikings, right? You're not supposed to do those either. The Vikings either.
Yeah, I haven't done the Vikings.
Yeah. Don't bet on it. And then what do you do? The Chargers, and you ruin Matt's hopes and dreams.
I know. But you know what? I saw Matt's hopes and dreams, and I hope he's listening to this.
Oh, he is.
Okay, cool. When he wrote down, we did one of the first ones where we said, here's the 17 games.
Yeah, and he said the Ravens would beat the Chargers, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. But he had like the Chargers, I want to say, was it 10-7 or 11-6?
I think it was something like
one of those
two.
Yeah, conservative.
Something realistic.
And I think he did have the Chargers losing that game.
Barely, though. Not a blowout.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to use your powers for good, Melton. I'm telling you.
I know. You would think I learned my lesson, but who knows?
But anyway, also in baseball, the other side, what is it? NL or AL? The Red Sox?
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah.
They've hit 18 home runs in the last 6 games.
Was that 2 or 3 Grand Slams?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, so good one. Okay. So
come on.
I'm watching it. I'm cheering for the Astros because I'm a big Altuve fan.
You know, all
5'5" of them. The funny way he talks. You know, the way he messes up like
getting
easy grounders, but then hitting home runs. He should have his own show. Okay?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, exactly. But and then Carrera and Dusty Baker. But the Red Sox so far, what their pattern is that they've lost the first game. Looks like they're completely outmatched by Tampa Bay Devil Rays, which are their heavy favorite. And then next game, bam, 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 1, 2, 3.
Exactly.
And then on this one, sort of the same thing. They got Astros. I think they just barely beat them.
Yeah.
But still. And then they came back and did 2 grand slams.
They're wrecking
the first and the second inning, right? So my next door neighbor that you heard over talking, right?
Yeah.
I talked to him for like an hour yesterday.
About baseball?
Yeah. Through the fences on the
back.
You know?
What are we doing? Tool time?
Yeah, exactly. Wow. Tons of sport knowledge on this guy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, minors and played in the pros for a few years.
Yep.
So, he was telling me of all this, like, I said, I bet you never heard of it. What was it? A grand slam in the first inning.
Yeah.
And then one in the second inning. He's like, I got one better. He's like, Fernando Tatis Senior.
Oh, the dad.
The dad of Tatis.
Which
I didn't even know.
Yeah, oh my God.
I figured.
Yeah.
Had 2 grand slams in 1 inning.
Are you serious?
He was playing ball, yeah.
Well, I know where Tatis Jr. gets his talents from.
So he had some time to pitch in the pros, not much of it.
Yeah.
So he said that he gave up a home run to Fernando Tatis Sr.
Oh, boy.
That's a good thing. You know, to beat a home run to a guy who hit 2 grand slams in 1 inning. You know,
that's pretty good. Yeah.
Like unheard of. And then he told me 2 other ones. He's like, one was Tony Gwynn and another one was Barry Bonds. So, yeah.
He just gets all the legends to hit off him. It's fine. No big deal. Yeah.
So
I know you're
we were talking baseball. He's more of a purist, and you know, I told him the game's not changing quick enough because I'm football, basketball. You know, without insulting each other.
Right. Tatis Juniors ain't pure, that's for sure. Yeah. He's the new like woo in your face thing.
Oh yeah. He's the face of baseball. So yeah, it's always cool talking with him. I mean, and the thing is that he played at Mater Dei, which is not here in San Diego, but in LA and in Santa Ana.
It's the big. You know, sports,
private school type thing that
usually
they
number 1 or 2
recruit. Yeah, and he played football there and basketball there and baseball there, but he realized that the only one he would really have a shot at was baseball, and so
that makes sense.
I
mean, you're pulling for the Astros. I'm kind of pulling for the Red Sox now because my hygienist.
Yeah.
Shout out to my hygienist. She's a Red Sox fan.
They're definitely an exciting team to watch.
She thinks they're gonna win again and go back.
Okay.
So we'll see.
I mean, you know what? I hate the Yankees. Like, in taking sides,
they beat the Yankees.
Yeah. No. In taking sides, I always hated the Yankees, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just like most people.
Now we hate the Dodgers.
Yeah, exactly. Now we definitely hate the Dodgers. I mean,
and the Yankees.
Between the Giants and the Padres, of course, you know. But.
Yeah, I'm glad the Red Sox beat the Yankees in that one playoff, the one-off.
Right.
That was funny.
So anytime the Red Sox were trying to overtake the Yankees because they'd never won since 1908 or whatever it was. I always get confused with the Chicago one. Like, one's like 903 and one's like 1908. They're around the same time.
Such a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Before TVs, you know?
Exactly. But what were you going to say about the Red Sox fighting the Astros?
It's that I was always cheering for the Red Sox to beat the Yankees back there because I hated them and they hadn't. So like I don't hate them as much as I hate some of the other teams. But yeah, good for the Braves. You know, I mean, hopefully they can get there and not be the Bills of the '90s and actually beat the Red Sox. You know, for Atlanta Brave people.
Oh man, my head just gonna have to kill you now. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna.
But you know what?
Her.
Most likely they'll be the typical Braves, like how
choke.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They'll probably use all their juice on beating the Dodgers.
Well, they'll have to. It's the Dodgers.
And you know what? There's anyone. I mean, they're just explosive. Like the Red Sox. I mean, they hit 2 grand slams, and then the next game they hit another grand slam. So
multiple home runs. Yeah,
multiple.
It's crazy.
It was like 12 to 5 or 12
in the playoffs, dude.
Yeah,
this isn't like some little league stuff. This is the playoffs, and they're doing this.
It looks like ESPN or whoever's showing the game is not going to get their Dodgers Red Sox, which would be the ultimate, you know.
And we never hear the Slobberfest, and we never hear the end of it. Ooh, East versus West, Red versus Blue. Me in the background, just glaring, like spinning the little Padre chain. It's the back crying. Tatis Jr. Poster.
All right, so
it's enough for baseball.
Yeah, it's enough for perfect timing on that.
Yep.
All right, so after that, let's talk about the Monday Night Football game yesterday.
Oh, I told you to take the Bills, and I was right until the last second.
Yeah, no, for
Come
sure.
on.
Like the locks of the week were really good to me. I think I was 8-0 up to that point. Because it was
the
5 Rams,
2-3
Bills. It was 1 Steelers.
Wow.
1 Chiefs and 1 Cowboys. So there were some of those rogue ones that were.
I should have picked the Cardinals, man. I don't know.
I know.
I should have told you to take the Cardinals and points.
No, you don't understand, dude. I was looking into it, right, and then I was like, COVID. I will take 13.5. I will take 10, whatever, you know, because like Kyler Murray is going to let it get out of hand, and
then you saw COVID and you freaked out.
And then I saw COVID.
Yeah, you're like, nope.
But
it was actually the opposite.
But it was actually the opposite of where it worked into, and we'll talk about that later. Anyway, like
back to the Bills Mafia. Bills Mafia, don't be mad at me. I actually picked the Bills to win. Okay.
I swear though, dude. Like, this is too much in my head. Like you say, the Venti Fraps coming. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
It's way too early. And then all of a sudden, that momentum.
I jinxed it.
Yeah. Exactly. And then I thought I could like bring it back in.
No. See how it feels? Do you taste your own medicine? See?
No, for sure. And you know what's funny is I was watching ESPN earlier that day.
Yeah.
And what I really should have done is hedge my bet and taken the Titans plus the points because it was like 6 points. That's a lot, you know.
Yeah, you should have done the
And
Titans.
then you take the over because the Bills were going to score and the Titans were going to find some way of scoring.
They did,
and that's what it was. And I was like, damn, that guy was right, you know, because like 100 would have paid 260 and taken some of the loss out of it.
Yeah, I'm sorry you lost money, Milton.
That's okay. You know what though? I didn't feel like terrible. Like there's some games
yeah.
I lose because like the whole game I know I'm gonna lose.
Right.
Like right from the first quarter, you're like, oh, no one told me the quarterback wasn't starting. You know.
Kyler Murray's not playing.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, who's the backup for the Cardinals?
You're just thumbing through it. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, I got a great game.
The Rams blew them out though. The Rams did their job. My two picks. The Rams did, like I told you they were going to win. Come on.
And we'll get into the Rams game
The Bills
later.
did their job until the last possible
and
freaking
we're
second.
Save a little moment and see. They were last week's
so
number one Bills team. You know?
Yes, number one in the AFC.
Yeah,
my Cardinals
put
number
it
one
right
in the
above
NFC.
the Cardinals.
Yeah, how
like,
dare
okay,
you? I told you.
Okay, at the time.
Didn't listen to me.
Okay, at the time.
Let me just get old Grandpa Cardinals little crown on my head. There you go.
Okay, I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna tell you where they're at. But
shout out to Tom Grossi.
I'm gonna say they've fallen a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Anytime teams that I bet on and are in my power rankings
and they go down
and they don't live up to my expectations, they fall. Okay. Don't crack your head when you fall down. Okay, because it's a fucking long fall.
I'm sorry, I forgot to do my shout out because he was talking over it. Shout out to Tom Grossi for NFC West's reaction to every week thing.
Who's that?
The guy I sent you the skits he was doing. He's super popular now. He's on week 6 week 6. The NFC West reaction to week 6.
Oh.
Every time the Cardinal wins, it's Grandpa Cardinal because it's a retirement home. He
has
a crown on his head.
That
he's
gives
like,
me hope for us because
I know.
the stuff that we could come up
we could do it
with
too.
our knowledge.
We love you, Tom Grossi. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
anyway,
no, for sure. Thanks for being a pioneer out there.
Thank you.
You
We're
know?
gonna,
exactly.
We're gonna
Continue on. Yeah, exactly.
Grandpa
be
Cardinal.
A hybrid version. Yeah, for sure. Oh my god, that's freaking hilarious.
I know. He keeps winning.
Yeah. So you know what, and I should have known better than with the Titans. Like when I had,
what the Titans do. Yeah. They always do that.
So basically, there's 5 teams that I was gonna bet on.
Yeah.
And I usually like going 4. I like that number 4, like the 4 horsemen.
Yeah, makes sense.
Or just the whatever.
Yeah, 4-teamer.
4-teamer, exactly. Yeah. And the 5th one is that's where the the Bolts came in.
You didn't listen to me, man. I said don't bet on the Bolts.
I know. Anyways, so with the Chiefs and the Packers, they were playing inferior teams. One was a rookie quarterback who's going to be good, but isn't good enough to beat Packers. And the other one was the only thing they had going for them was the retirement of Sean Taylor.
Yeah. Hey, they were actually up at half.
That was the ghost of
Sean
Taylor.
And you were scared. And you were scared, dude.
Yeah, I know, because the ghost of Sean Taylor, because he's they're ready to score a touchdown and sort of put it out of, reach as far as going into the second half.
Yeah.
And then, he fumbles the ball, and then he takes it, and he lofts it up in there. You're not going to tell me Sean Taylor didn't come. He's at the game.
Yep.
Yeah. And then that
was pretty good. 13-0 at halftime.
Patrick
And then he left.
Mahomes' brother went over there and stepped on
and the
Sean
ghost
Taylor's
left. Yeah.
Yeah, and the ghost left.
It was
after
exercised.
That. It was, dude. That's what I saw. Okay, I mean, don't call me crazy or.
You seen ghosts like a certain someone?
Yeah. Hey, you went with it, so you must have somewhat believed in it. But yeah. Anyways, it was a little bit spooky, but Washington had given up 35 points the last 4 games. 30
and then they gave up the points again.
Yeah, they gave up
points.
Come on. They're just they
can't do anything.
And the Chiefs had to win. So and the Rams were playing the Giants, who were so depleted with injuries. I mean, the starting running back was out, the starting wide receiver, and then in the game, the other wide receiver went out, and then the other guy.
The Giants were actually up at one point.
Yeah,
you didn't know that?
3-0, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, well, so much for my bet.
Yeah, no way. It's just and it was funny because what Vegas was doing on the points was it started off at 10.5.
Yeah.
And then they found out that Daniel Jones was going to start, and then he went down to 9.5, and then on the last day he was going down from 7.5 to 7. And so
he didn't start though, did he?
Who's that?
Dan Jones? Did he actually start?
No, he did start.
I thought he wasn't supposed to start.
No, he did.
That's why I was going to say more points.
No. So what
didn't matter though.
Yeah. So
he doesn't have anyone to throw to.
So I think what Vegas knew is that this game was a lock that Rams were going to kill, and so they were trying to say
the Rams were going to kill. The Giants were going to get killed.
Yeah, and the best chance that the Giants had was covering the spread because they're good, but they're so depleted that they couldn't even do that. So yeah, they came through. So what you see in those matchup is one strong top 10 team, playoff contender, division going against a weak
cellar
dweller,
never
on
gonna
the
do
cusp.
anything. Yeah.
But then when I did the Bills and the Titans, what I unknowingly did was I took AFC East division champ against AFC South division champ.
So you literally put two playoff teams against each other, and you never bet on those, and you did.
Exactly.
That was my bad.
Yeah,
I forgot to tell you.
That's okay.
Because we thought the Titans were washed up after they got blown up by the Cards and blown up by other people.
Bought too
but
much,
guess what?
I drank too much of the Josh Allen Kool-Aid.
You did.
Without realizing some of the deficiencies
you committed seppuku when you drank it.
I
had to cut your head off at the end, and I was like, ah!
It's okay. All right. So that's the Monday night game. Great game.
It was great.
Yeah.
But we got to roast Sean McDermott.
Oh,
what were you thinking?
Okay. No, you know what? Let me save that.
For what?
Do I want to do it now, or do I want to do it when the Bills? Or no, you know what?
Come on.
Okay. All right.
Roast it.
All right. Here we go.
Sorry, Sean McDermott.
All right. I have personally no problem with him doing the quarterback sneak, right?
Yes.
Not a problem at all. But do that from the beginning. So what they did was this. He was in shotgun.
Yes.
With people out.
Yeah.
Right? Which makes sense because you need running lanes if you're the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But then he secretly, like nobody in the world seeing him, like he's doing some like hide and seek, or he's coming up, and then he just happens to be under the center. We're gonna run a quarterback sneak, and just tried to shyly pull it off. When what it should have been was, okay, you're gonna do a quarterback sneak, no problem with that. Josh Allen's huge.
Yeah.
Bunch up the line, put the running backs behind him and to push him.
Yeah.
Even shoot one running back like on a fake or whatever, you know. And so it was.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they punched the line, and then he happened to slip. Like, dude, I saw you hurdle a lineman or defensive back last week. Like,
you know what happened? He got depleted, like the Browns and Chargers after they hit heads. They got depleted. Easy sweep.
Yeah. You know what?
He got depleted
sucks
too.
That they didn't check that play because I swore it looked like he had it when he went back and put the ball. It looked like it just crossed. But I don't know why they review it and they didn't think that.
I don't know. Yeah. It was at home for the Titans.
It was
right?
for home.
They paid off the refs.
Yeah,
whatever.
No doubt.
Whatever, man.
It was just disappointing, and but anyways, that's what happened. But I'll get into why that happened later.
Right.
Okay.
But Sean McDermott, you're an ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Continue with the next one.
Okay. All right.
After Monday Night Football, it's back to normal Sunday
games,
games, right?
Yes, power rankings. So we are starting at the cellar.
We won't talk very much about them. We'll just kind of list them off.
Yeah, you know what? Some have interesting stories, and some are like,
whatever.
Suck.
Yeah, next one.
Get a job, whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. So we got the Lions. Okay.
Roar! Yeah. They're chained and drowning
right
in the back of the cellar.
Yeah. They're going right now through the 5 stages of grief. Okay? Do you know what the 5 stages are?
Yeah. Are they in denial right now still?
Okay. No, but what are the 5?
Oh, I'm trying to remember what they are.
I can give
but
it to you really quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So 1 is denial.
Yeah,
right?
denial. Yeah, denial.
2 is anger. 3 is bargaining. 4 is depression. And 5 is acceptance. So I'm going to tell each little story. Okay.
Shut up. Get out.
Yeah. So first of all, going into the season,
denial.
Total denial. You have no
bite
talent.
Ankles. Yeah.
I'm gonna bite some kneecaps. I'm gonna drink some triple venti, espresso.
Frappuccino that I didn't get because of Sean McDermott. But anyways, continue.
Sean McDermott, exactly. We're just gonna go out there and just do our best.
Nope. Got no talent. Denial.
Okay, the
next
anger,
one.
The anger part.
Anger.
Okay, right. Here goes the anger. Damn, we played a good game. We held Lamar Jackson, the MVP,
to a 66-yard doinker.
No. What was it prior to that?
14 points.
14
yeah,
points.
14 points. Yeah.
And
literally 2
and we
touchdowns.
sort of predicted that, and that's why we stayed away from the game because they had just come off the big Chiefs win.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
they were coming in, so
they're tired.
This really bad matchup. So yes, the
the
anger at the football gods when you see it joints
and it goes
straight up in the middle.
It
doesn't even go this way or that way. It goes straight up in the middle, and then it lost down.
It was weighted by 1 ounce on one side to go in.
Yes. All right. So you know what? You get over the anger because you can only be so angry so long. Like even the most pissed off person.
Angry lion.
Yeah. Angry lion. Like UFC fighter, whatever.
Something.
A drunk,
boxer.
Yeah, exactly. A drunk Irishman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
All right, here's the bargaining. You want to know the bargaining?
Yeah, I want to hear the bargaining.
All right. F it. We're going for 2 points.
No!
You went for fourth downs.
No.
It's okay. It's all right. Boom, they get it.
What?
They're up by I think a point or two with like 30 seconds left. I think we got this. We went for it, we bargained for it.
We're gonna win.
No, and then the Vikings kick a 57-yard field goal.
You lose. What's the next stage?
The next stage is depression, right?
Yeah, are they depressed yet? Who did they lose to? This week, I forgot.
Same game. That same game.
It was the Vikings. Oh, okay, yeah. Depression,
press
right?
conference.
Yeah.
And then
he looks sad, doesn't he?
He looks sad. He starts to break down. And
he cries.
He starts to cry.
I feel bad for him, though.
No, I do
because he legit wants to win.
No, for sure.
He's not fake. Yeah.
I read that omen or that whatever you want to say, that instant, as this is the rallying point. Little did I realize that was sort of the unraveling or the beginning of the end.
That was the grave.
Yeah. Exactly.
That was the funeral.
Because it was so heartfelt that he sold me on it. That's why I stayed off the Bengals.
Yeah.
And then Cynthia Freeland, who's my favorite, one of probably my favorite sports.
Yeah. Then the Bengals win.
Yeah, she had her as a lock of the week.
Yeah.
Like
Bengals win.
Yeah, Bengals win, and it was because of that. No other reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they in acceptance yet?
Okay, yes. The acceptance is this.
You're such
Why
an
you
ass!
laughing?
You're the one laughing!
No, you're laughing.
No!
You make me laugh.
No!
Oh.
You're making me laugh,
No,
dude!
okay.
Yes, you are!
Alright. We're 0-6. We clearly suck. And you know what? It ain't my fault. It's Goff's fault.
What?
He's not trying.
Yes, he is.
No, this is word quote for quote or paraphrase. You need to step up and help this team. You're
What
not
team?
doing this part.
He's the only one.
That's what Dan Campbell told Jared Goff and told the media. That's his acceptance. Yes, we suck. It ain't my fault because I drink venti espressos. I bite kneecaps. And I cry because I'm a real man.
You're making me laugh, dude.
I'm
You're the reason
I'm a real
why.
man. Yeah. So this is the stuff we'll be able to enjoy later. But anyways,
God.
yeah. So that's the 5 stages of grief. That's why with some teams we're gonna spend time like this, and other teams we're gonna sort of pass.
And they're
over.
number 32nd. 0-6 Lions against my 6-0 Cardinals. Who wins? Straight up fight right now.
Between the Cards and the
Lions right now. 6-0 Cards versus 0-6 Lions right
Oh
now.
my God.
Tuesday Night Football right now. Who wins?
Dude, it would be the point spread would probably be -22 because I want to say your Cardinals have an 18.5-point spread against the Texans.
Yes.
Right? Who I think could probably put up a little bit more of a fight
Than the Lions.
So yeah, it would be like it would be college. It would
21,
be
22.
Yeah. Like,
you would never bet on it, right?
You
Because you were
bet
going to make
on
money.
it
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you probably could because they would tear them up so bad that it would get close to that. And if you teased it, then you could probably find a sweet spot.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I was like, dude, what kind of question is that? You confused me
it's fun because I want to hear your reaction to that. A 22-point tease.
Yeah.
This is college. Okay, who's number 31? Sorry, Lions.
There would be so many holes for Kyler Murray.
Yeah, he'd be running. He'd get like 300 yards of rushing
when you're watching a movie and the Terminator, like we see what we see, but then with the Terminator, he's like
the wide wide screen view, yeah. The HUD
energy,
the HUD pops up,
exactly.
He's like, oh, perfect.
Yeah, that's Kyler Murray. Okay, when he's playing football, okay, he's like a mini Terminator
yes,
from the future, where he's like, don't run or don't pass, run the ball for a while. And then pass. Yeah, we'll get to him later.
Number 31. Sorry, Lions fans, you aren't going anywhere.
Yeah. I just, I don't know. I mean, I wanted to put the funeral to rest for.
Shut up.
No, anyways, and as a gift this week, Jared Goff, dude.
He did nothing wrong, dude. He's trying hard.
Goff.
Yuck.
Yeah. He gets demeaned by his coach.
Yes.
Sean McVay demeaned him on the way out, saying he wasn't the right pairing for the Rams, and they brought in Stafford.
Yes.
And now his other coach is pissing on him. So it's like either Goff's going to go off and create this miracle
run.
Do you remember last year when the Jets were 17-point underdogs and they won? You know?
Yes.
It would take something like, I don't think that's going to happen because Sean McVay it's his house. Goff's coming back, so he
Yeah.
doesn't want Goff to have anything on him. Like,
Right.
oh, well, wait a minute, maybe you were the problem, Sean McVay. You know, like if
Exactly.
Goff does well, so he wants to be like, see, I told you, he's fucking broken. Just yeah.
I'm gonna lay this funeral to rest right now.
Yeah,
There
exactly.
you go.
All right, cool. All right, Texans.
That's no surprise.
The orphanage. Going back to it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Okay, you know what's funny? You say that.
Yeah.
So there's an orphanage, right?
Uh-huh.
Guess who's coming? The retirement home. I think the veterans are gonna beat up on the orphans, right?
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
retirement home.
yeah.
Like Cardinals slaughtering the Texans.
Oh, that's who they play this week. That's
Yes.
right, yeah.
Texans
Oh,
go
my
to
God.
Arizona. They're gonna be destroyed.
Oh yeah.
There's not much to say about them. I feel
yeah,
bad
not
for
too
them.
much. I mean, they've
I feel
lost
bad.
5 straight. Probably, I'm gonna say the most impotent nucleus in the NFL. Okay.
You need Tyrod Taylor. Do you have a chance of anything?
I mean, the 3rd round rookie pocket quarterback.
He tried,
and
dude. He can't do much.
And a rookie head coach.
He can't
named
do much,
David
man.
Culley.
Mills or whatever his name. He can't do much.
And you know what their claim to fame is?
What?
They beat the Jags.
They did. They beat the Jags.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Who's up next?
The Jags! Okay, congratulations!
Or as I put,
You won one game!
Yeah.
Yeah.
400. What's happened in 400 days?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, tell me.
COVID.
Oh, right.
Right,
Yeah,
right, right.
yeah.
You know what else? The last time that the Jags won.
400 days ago.
20 straight
Man, you were going
losses.
off tonight. You're bad. You're mean tonight. Was it the what did we have?
Oh, Pollo Loco?
Yeah, was it the Pollo Loco? Make it go loco crazy?
No, what it was I was just taking all my bent energy from betting.
Yeah.
Being screwed over by
Yeah.
the Chargers and then the Bills.
And the Bills,
unexpectedly. And just I funneled it into, you know what, teams? I'm going to expose your pimples and your warts and your syphilis. Yeah, no one thinks they know.
Yeah, but Jaguars, you won. But it only took you having to go across the pond, as the British call it, to win. Against the hapless
you know
people.
what the funniest part about it
Hapless Dolphins.
was that you picked the Jags, so let's give credit to you, right?
I did.
Right?
I picked the
And
Jags.
you know, my friend Lauren, I kept repeating, dude, send me your top picks. He's like, yeah, the Rams
Jags.
and the Jags. I'm like, yeah, okay, the Rams are good. No, F that. I'm not betting on the Jags. He's like, no, the Jags are gonna win, and then like you said it.
I said the Jags are gonna win,
I know.
man.
So, and then I probably could have got him as an underdog. So
You
like
should have,
10
yeah.
I know.
You would have
Those are
made
the-
money.
Yeah, I know.
You should have been on the Jags over the Bills.
Yeah,
Think about that for
I
1
know,
second.
I know.
Oh,
boy.
Milton. You have a lot of work to do this week. I can't wait to hear the rest of this podcast.
Yeah.
You gotta save yourself, buddy.
So they did finally find their equal and beat them. But the funniest part of this whole thing, the one thing I'm going to take away for the week
Sure.
is, you know, as they're playing that, as we send our worst over there.
We always send our worst over.
Yeah, we're in the U.S. We're supposed to send our best over, like, right? We
Send the Bucks and the who's on the Buccaneers and the Ravens over there.
Yeah.
Right now. Oh my God.
Yeah, I think it would be wasted on all those soccer fans that are
Yeah, they don't
wearing
even know what's
football that
going
don't know
on.
what
Yeah.
the fuck is
Yeah,
going
they're like,
on, you know,
whatever.
like-
Lamar Jackson.
Like
Yeah,
they
I
get
heard of him.
excited when the kicker gets
Tom
up.
Brady.
He's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
When they said the field goals? Yeah. Wasn't it a field goal to win for the Jaguars?
Yeah, it was. It was.
That's the only time they stood up.
It's true. It's true. You go back, they're like, the whole time,
go!
Yeah, for sure. They're like, they finally used
did
their
it.
right. All that other touchdowns, I don't give a shit about that.
It's rugby.
No, exactly.
But yeah, what did you take away from the Jags on this?
Oh yeah,
They're only good at against bad teams.
No,
Or
not
what?
that. That's too simple. Come on, I don't want to serve you up something so simple and boring.
Of course, yeah,
No,
go for it. Go for it.
It's
Yeah.
this that, like, I see the kick going.
Yeah.
And Trevor Lawrence, right? It's his first win.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like has his arm around Urban Meyer, and then he makes it, and he's excited and jumps up, and then you see Urban Meyer, and he sort of has this. I'm relieved, not joy. Like because like when you win,
He was about to get fired. That's why.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, that was gonna be his last game if he
he's
lost.
like, if I cheer, I might get a heart attack.
Yeah.
You know? So it was just funny seeing like.
He's relieved because he keeps his job.
Yeah, relief.
Yeah.
Not
joy.
Relief. Or whatever you feel when you get that dopamine rush. Dopamine rush at all.
He might resign after this season because it's not fun for him.
No, for sure.
It's not fun.
Sure. I mean, he gave it a shot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
there's nothing wrong. I don't see him as a failure. I mean, he's a legendary.
It's the
coach.
NFL, dude. Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, you're expected to fail. Honestly.
Yeah,
It's NFL.
and in his thing, he gets to pick everybody. Like, I'm gonna take that all-star and that all-star and that all-star.
Yeah.
And over here, you're like, oh,
Here you go.
Yeah,
Have
exactly.
some rookie
We're
and
at
some
the
crap.
bottom of the pile.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Next.
29.
Yeah. I need to drink of water. Hold on.
Yeah, you do. After all that yelling we've done, I can't wait to hear this back. We're gonna laugh.
Yeah,
I guarantee you're gonna
probably.
laugh listening to it.
All
I
right, can
guarantee
we
you.
laugh a little bit more on the
Yeah.
Jets? Okay.
Oh yeah,
So
Here's another
their
laugher.
title is
Jets.
No,
Jets.
for sure, for
Jets.
let's pass on the dual threat quarterback, right? I mean, there you are at the number 2 pick.
Yeah.
Because I don't consider Zach Wilson a dual threat quarterback. Can he move around the pocket?
Yeah, he's a mobile quarterback. Yeah, he's mobile.
But mobile
He's not dual
is
threat.
not dual.
No,
yeah.
no.
Just because you can run for a first
Kyler
down.
Murray is dual.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's like the epitome of what it is.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's the poster child of next gen.
Totally. But there's other good examples of it.
Yeah, of course.
Too, because even like with Patrick Mahomes, we still say, what do you call it?
He's mobile. Actually, he's an improviser.
Yeah.
Because he can just run in the back for 497 yards, guys, in Super Bowl.
And
Okay.
he runs for some long ass first downs.
Yes.
So like,
he can do it.
There's a duality to him, but with Zach Wilson, there isn't.
No.
I mean,
he's just not a plotter like Phillip Rivers or Peyton Manning.
He's basically a deep thrower.
Yeah, which is good. You need a cannon arm.
He's not. Playing for the Mormons anymore and tossing to Utah across the Utah State or San Diego State or whatever. It's the NFL. So
yeah, poor Jets.
And they had a chance right there. There was Justin Fields and then Lance, and I think with those being picked at number 2, you were not going to be awesome right away, but you were going to get better quicker. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
you get an advantage.
Yeah.
Like, look at where the Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
it is the Jets. Look where Jalen Hurts and Justin Fields are.
Yeah,
in pushing their teams to win, and then someone like Zach Wilson. So
he's a longer project, but that's the Jets though. They like to go with the longer, safer picks. So it doesn't, and also they're kind of behind on the times too. So
yeah, no doubt.
They're doing old-fashioned stuff.
I feel bad for Saleh because he's such a good defensive coordinator, but it's just
he got handed bad cards.
It's no wonder that so many other Jets
have left.
Coaches, have left.
Like Jamal Adams left. He knew. He bailed to the Seahawks so fast. He knew. So, he's like, screw this.
We're still in the cellar dweller, so let's try to get out of the cellar.
Oh, I know.
It stinks in here.
Yeah, I mean, it stinks.
Like
we're
ass.
drowning in the pee water from the Washington football team field.
Oh,
the sewer water. We're still drowning in it. Yeah.
All right, next at 28, the Giants. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Everything's fine.
Same old whatever.
Never mind that we don't have a line that could protect our quarterback.
Nope.
Never mind that we lost Saquon Barkley
again.
Kenny it's Galladay.
Is
out.
Yep.
And then you lose Kadarius Toney, who had 12 receptions and 185 yards.
Yeah, and then
I've seen him at Florida. I mean, he's a slot. Like, I don't know who you would compare him to.
Slot wide receiver,
tight
end.
Yeah,
hybrid
punt returner out of the backfield.
Oh, I know, Julian Edelman.
Yeah, that's a good example. Yep. Right, yeah. That's
he's like a Julian Edelman.
That's exactly what he is, for sure.
Yeah.
But with even more speed, because
which is crazy. Yeah,
which is crazy. Yeah, I mean, they're just, and I wish I could
Can't
tell
believe
them.
You got lost.
I wish I could tell them.
You wish you could tell the 49ers a lot of things. They don't listen to you.
Yeah,
what do you want to tell them?
That's okay, dude.
I want to hear this.
Okay, all right. I was rising up, and then you shot me with that, so I'm like, oh, hold on. I need the doctor to check me right now.
Sure.
No.
You cannot afford doctor.
All right, so we're on the Giants.
Yeah.
I want to tell their fans that I wish I could tell them that they were in rebuild mode, but they're not. You got to tear down.
So you're in teardown mode.
You got to tear down the whole fucking thing.
So you're in teardown mode.
Tear down the
Rebuild's next year. Yeah.
Rebuild. The starting of rebuild is next year.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to get rid of your GM.
Yep,
because he's got
bad.
you in this mess.
Yeah.
4 years
Wilson.
to get offensive line, nothing.
Yep.
He's the one that went, pushed up and got Daniel Jones. Okay.
Yeah.
The coach, Joe Judge, like, I don't have anything bad to say.
Why did I say freaking Zach Wilson? Why did I say the Jets quarterback? Because you know why? The Giants and the Jets share the same stadium, and they both suck.
They're both
so it doesn't matter. Yeah, they're both
same,
bad.
Like,
bad GMs.
Bad GMs. Bad ownership. You
yes.
know? What do you mean he talked back to you? You know.
Oh my God.
Fire him. You know. You just fired our most important
thanks.
guy.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. That's what I was like. I got confused.
Yeah.
Because they both suck.
Yeah. They do. So that's what I have to say to
Giants fans.
I'm
sorry,
Giants and Jets fans. It's not getting good.
You share a state. You have 2 stadiums right next to each other.
Yeah, it's not good. I mean, for being the most magnificent city that I've ever seen, and I have a limited amount. I mean, I've been to like Europe and a part here and there.
So you've been to New Jersey. They're in East
For
Rutherford.
sure. Yeah,
That's
for
where
sure,
they're at.
for sure. Yeah. So, but just some, like
You
really
think
a
they'd be
city
better?
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 2 teams. Like
Come
maybe
on,
you should
man.
combine into one, and then like,
Maybe you'll be decent. You'll be in the purgatory.
All right.
Okay,
Next
who's
team.
next? Is it the Finns?
How would you know it is?
I read it upside down.
Oh, you did. You cheated.
No, I
thought you
didn't.
were-
I looked right here and
Okay.
I saw it. Yeah,
All right,
can't
hold
cover
on.
it.
Yeah,
That's
cover-
your
yeah,
fault.
Exactly.
Come on now.
hold
That's
I need-
wet. Careful.
That's
It's
okay.
wet.
I need to set up a perimeter here so you're not
My frying Korean eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Who's a real racist here now, huh? Okay, the Finns, right?
Okay, yes. Swimming with the fishes.
Yeah, they are. You know why?
Why?
They got bit by a jaguar and thrown into the lake.
Oh yeah, that's true. They did get bit by.
Oh, sorry, the
jaguar.
pond, as the British call it. Yeah.
I mean, to be the team
That loses.
that loses.
to the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Since COVID started.
Yeah. 20 games. Oh my god.
Hey, someone had to take it eventually.
Eh,
You can't keep
dude,
losing like that.
It's just so bad. I mean, and like Tua coming back
Yeah.
wasn't going to save anything.
No.
Because like he wasn't even like when they say you can come back.
Yeah.
Like that day, it's not like you feel 100% like how
No,
you
he's
felt before
injured.
it even happened.
Yeah, he's injured
It just
still.
means that you could technically play.
Yes.
You know, I mean, his arm strength was bad. Like he was trying to get it to that guy in the corner that was wide open, and he's like, and then by the time the ball came down, the guy had picked it. You know, so clearly he's just fragile and small. And I like Tua because, like, you know,
Bama.
Yeah,
When he won that one game, that miracle game.
Yeah, the miracle game.
Yeah.
And
Come on, man.
but yeah.
I feel bad for him.
What I'm thinking is this: like, you can't even show your face in Miami. Okay, like you're in London.
When you
come
fly
there,
back
yeah.
from London to Miami, you better hide in the bus.
Yeah, it's like, I
Don't
mean,
even
you
come
know
out.
what? The city of Miami, it's filled with winners. You know, you got like the Miami Heat,
Yep.
and the lovely Cuban ladies, and Miami Vice, and the legend Dan Marino, right? And crazy club scenes.
And then you have
the
the
Dolphins.
loser
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Exactly.
Okay, I shouldn't hate on them too much. What team was it? 1972, 1976? The only undefeated team?
72 team, yeah.
The 1972 Dolphins?
Yeah.
You're the only team to do it. The Patriots came close.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing I give you.
Yeah.
1972. That's
I
it.
know.
Like right now, wah, wah, wah.
And you know what? Miami
Bad
wasn't
fans.
even anything back then because
Yeah,
it wasn't until the
1972.
coked out 80s that
Yes,
they built
80s.
Miami in
Yes.
the early 80s.
So it doesn't even count.
Yeah, exactly. We're talking about the coke built up Miami with the crazy club scenes and
expensive cars.
expensive
Yeah.
cars,
Yes,
and
the
all
beach.
that stuff
Yeah.
that you see on those great Netflix shows.
And what do you get? The Dolphins.
Yeah,
Who lose
and
to the Jaguars.
do their little sound.
Where's Jackson? Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Where's Jacksonville? Is it near?
Jacksonville, no. Tampa Bay and Miami are sort of opposite of each other.
And then Jacksonville?
Yeah, and
is
then
where?
Jacksonville's all the way up top, like towards the
Near
Georgia
the
border.
Panhandle?
Not in the Panhandle though,
But
like
near
on
it.
the other side of the Panhandle.
But near it.
But sort of near it. Yeah,
I just
exactly.
realized Florida's
yeah.
the only state that has 3 football teams.
Yeah, yeah.
No other state has 3. They only have 2 at most.
Well, we have the
Actually, no.
49ers and the Chargers.
Wait, we have
and
3 as well.
Yeah, we have 3. Yeah,
Well,
there's not too
only
many.
recently though.
Yeah, it's true.
Wow, Florida's got lucky. They have 3 football teams. That's not fair.
Yeah. So they better do something or they're going to be swimming with the fishies.
What fishies? Due to climate change, they're all dead. Who's next on the chopping block? What number?
I love putting this one on the chopping block, and I think that they're very deserving of it.
Oh no, who is it?
Who do you think? I can give you. You want to take a guess?
No.
No. Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank. You know what? You're gonna gaff now.
I know.
Because
I
I'm
am.
blanking. You're
That's
gonna
okay.
gaff now. Okay, who
Gaffing
is it?
means that
Yeah.
I'm giving it everything I have.
Yeah.
It's the Seahawks.
Your favorite team that's a thorn in your side.
Exactly.
The drunk who
Yeah,
never
when
was
they-
never
I
invited
was
to the
like-
party.
They were down 17-0, and
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, because like that was Tony's pick, the Steelers.
Yeah, Steelers.
And
then-
everybody had picked the Steelers.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
all of a sudden it was like 17-17, 20-20, and then overtime, and I'm watching it.
You're like, oh my
and
god,
I'm like,
right?
no, dude,
And then
they can't
TJ
go
Watt.
because if there's that one spot open, like when all those teams are fighting like 9 through 7, you know, trying to
Yeah.
get that last spot. I want it to be the Niners, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, you know, at least ahead of the Seahawks.
TJ Watt.
TJ
JJ Watt's brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My boy JJ Watt on the Cardinals.
Yeah,
his
yeah,
brother.
his brother, yeah.
He watched his brother.
Yeah.
I guarantee he was watching the game.
Yeah, and
after
his
game.
other brother is like fullback or running.
He's a
is
fullback.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the same Pittsburgh team.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, this is the funny part.
Yeah.
So JJ Watt, obviously, after beating up on the Browns,
Yeah.
he flew home, right? Watching on the plane, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch my 2 brothers."
Yeah.
What does TJ Watt do? Sack.
Oh yeah.
Strip, fumble.
Oh yeah. He was a monster.
He was pounding his chest.
Yeah.
Looking down at what's his name? Geno Smith? Right?
Yeah, Geno Smith.
Geno Smith didn't have a chance in this game. Only Russell Wilson will have a chance against TJ Watt when he's 100%, of course.
I know.
So poor Geno Smith.
For what I put for the Seahawks was backups can't back it up.
But they almost did. It went to freaking overtime.
No, they did.
Steelers.
That's true. But he did leave the ball
offense.
out, you know, and that's the thing that I would tell Geno Smith is like,
don't do it.
When you go from being a quarterback to running the ball, protect it.
Tuck it in.
Tuck it in. Don't be like, you know, Jackson has a bad habit of that because
it's because it's Lamar Jackson. He can get away with it.
Right.
Sorry, Geno Smith, you're not Lamar. No, see the thing here. The problem I have with the Seahawks is they don't have offense now because no Russ. Same problem with Pittsburgh because Roethlisberger is bad.
Yeah.
The only reason why they won is because TJ Watt.
Yeah, that's true.
He took over the whole game. Yeah.
We'll talk about why Pittsburgh is gone where they're gone.
But enough about them. Sorry, Seacock fans. You're never gonna win the
I never
NFC
thought
West.
of that one. Hold on.
Are you serious?
No, I haven't.
That's the oldest insult
Really?
even Niner fans use. Give me your Niners card. Hand it over.
Sorry,
you don't even know that. Come on.
or maybe I forgot.
Come on. Every Niners fan calls them the Seacocks. Come on.
That's
what do you think?
so funny.
I'm a Cardinals fan. Come on, man. Give me your NFC West card. Hand it over.
What I'm doing is I'm taking the seller and I'm just like, boom, slamming it on them. I'm going to keep them in there.
Yeah.
And then give them a chance when Russell Wilson comes back to see if they could hop in purgatory.
Push out the door.
Are
we still in the cellar? What number are we on?
25.
We're still in the cellar.
All right.
Oh, man.
Okay, we'll get out of it. Broncos. Okay.
Nay.
I'm so glad you did that because if I did it, I would be so made fun of. It would just
I don't care. I do a good job.
No, I think you do a good job. You gotta play to your strengths, you know. So.
I'm good at improv and ad lib. Yes,
it's perfect. That's what's needed. All right, Broncos. My title for them. Junior high has its limits.
Yeah, I mean they do good against middling and crap teams, but when they go against like good teams, they just fall apart. Like the Ravens tore them apart. But then they tore apart the hapless. What was it? Was it the Jaguars?
Yeah. So
who was it they faced? They faced some loser team and they destroyed them. Like, come on.
I mean,
like you're right, junior high.
Yeah, you're junior high. You know, middle school.
You're good. Yeah, you're good against middle schoolers. That's about
those
it.
4th, 5th, 6th graders just beating the crap out of them. But
then when the high schooler shows up,
9th and 10th
hey, buddy.
graders, yeah. I mean, clearly when they played the Ravens, they were playing a senior. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where they're at. So like, I personally love junior high. I even maybe liked it more than beginning.
Everyone knows how old you are now.
What's that?
Everyone knows how old you are now. It's middle school, okay? Sorry, Gen X.
Of what, dude?
The middle of school. It's called purgatory, where you can't escape. You're no longer young enough to like say, "I'm sorry, mommy," and you're not old enough to say, "Screw you." You're in the middle, so you're getting pummeled.
Well, in junior high, we used to enjoy both sides. So.
Oh yeah, not anymore. No, we all hate middle school. Let's go ask your daughter.
All right, number 24. Their claim to fame. They beat both New York teams.
Can you never do that again? Oh my god. You know, I wish we had the video camera because I'm face palming. I'm like pinching my nose.
Next year then, okay?
Who is it? Okay. Who is it?
Yeah, the Falcons.
Really? The Dirty Birds beat New York Giants and the Jets?
Yeah. Those are their only 2 wins that they have.
What?
So, you know what? And when I think of Falcons, I just think of them as a classic cellar dweller.
The poster child for cellar dwellers.
Yeah, I mean, every once in a while they'll creep in and
beat a good team.
Yeah. And, I mean...
It's Matt Ryan. He got to go.
I mean, why are they cellar dwellers?
Matt Ryan.
Can't hold on to big leads. 28-3, remind anybody.
Don't remind them. They'll be on suicide watch.
The defense is whorish, giving up yards, points, and penalties.
Horish, sir. This is a children's show. Okay. Horrid.
That's what I meant.
See, let me get your wife in here for 5 minutes.
All right. So you get Calvin Ridley coming back.
Yeah.
You know, he missed the London game. Much. I don't blame him. I wouldn't, you know. I mean, I would have loved to gone to London, but not to go play football, you know.
I mean, their version of football, aka soccer.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Imagine NFL teams playing soccer. Can you imagine? 11 on 11. Would you laugh? Would you honestly laugh though?
I would watch it.
You'd watch, but you'd laugh though, right?
Yeah,
Who would be the goalie? The quarterback? Can you imagine seeing Matt Ryan trying to
you
save?
would need to use the talent of the quarterback.
You have a
as,
wide receiver.
Probably a midfielder because they're like passing it.
Yeah.
Because they can't like run with it like the wide receivers. So it'd be like wide receivers, running backs, and then like quarterback.
You know who I'd have as my goalie? DK Metcalf. He has the widest catch radius.
Yeah.
He could catch the ball no matter where he kicked it. That's
it
what
would
I'd
be
have.
fun putting wide receivers in goalie boxes
Yes.
and kicking it and see how
Sure
they
could
do.
stop it. They probably could.
They probably could. They're probably pretty amazing.
But yeah, that joke aside, sorry, Dirty Birds fans, you're not going to the playoffs anytime soon, right?
Yep.
I bet on that.
They're not.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
All right. Number 23, which I think is the last of the cellar dwellers. So we're going to bust
They're
out.
almost at the door. They're like, let me out. Let me out. They're shaking the door. Who is it? Who's rattling the door?
Okay. It's Washington.
Really? The football team? The ones who put... No.
Okay, I'm tired of calling them Washington.
We can't call them the other word. It's racist.
I'm not...
I'm sorry. Let me get your wife in here.
Wow,
Hey, Milton's wife. He's about to say the R word. We're gonna have to cancel him.
Is accusing a Hispanic of racism. Oh my god! Talking about
Here's my joke.
Yeah.
So Washington football team is trying to escape their cellar that they flooded themselves.
Yes,
from their
exactly.
field. Man, the hypocrisy.
Yeah. So you know what? I'm gonna play both sides. Okay.
Politician. Yeah.
Okay?
You're gonna be like Washington.
Yes, exactly. Oh my god, I'm glad. Yes, I mean. It's so funny because reading up on him and then all the generals are like, dang, he is so indecisive to make a decision, but yet could appease everybody.
Must have been a Midwesterner.
Together. Yeah, I know. So anyways, that's getting off on a tangent. But no, what I'm going to do is I am going to give them an Indian name.
Oh,
okay. But it is not that forbidden word.
Kumquat?
Okay? No.
I wish you guys could see Milton's face right now. He's laughing so hard he's not making noise.
Right, yes. Okay.
Kumquataloso?
No. Wash my feet.
What?
Yes, that is their new name.
Is that an actual Indian name?
Yes, wash my feet.
How is that an Indian name?
It just is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna look this up right now.
You can make it whatever you want to be.
Is that really what it is?
Yes.
Okay,
exactly.
I'll give him a new name.
All
right. Sean Taylor's Ghost.
Oh, I like that one. That's a good one. Oh, mine's gone. Hold on.
Yep.
Sean, I gotta write that down. Sean Taylor's Ghost. Love it.
You were up 13-0 at halftime. So that first half was the Chiefs giving respect to Sean Taylor.
Yeah.
And after respects were paid, they actually really started to play the game in the second half.
Yep.
That's what I thought happened, honestly. They're like, we'll give them respect. We'll make them think they're going to win out of respect to Sean Taylor. And then we're actually going to kick the crap out of them and say, okay, have a nice time with Sean Taylor's never being retired. Bye.
Yep.
And also respect to Sean Taylor. He tackled Danny and Tomlinson in his prime.
Yeah.
LT in his prime. He caught him, dude. LT tried to do a jump cut, his usual.
Yeah.
No. Sean Taylor actually full on blew him up.
He was amazing. I mean,
oh my god.
To talk about it the way we do, and he only played till 24. I mean,
he only played like 3 years.
Yeah.
3 or 4 years. It's crazy. Yeah, respect. When you can tackle LT in his prime, dude, come on,
Washington's
man.
got a lot of things to fix. Their pass defense is atrocious.
Poor Washington.
And Heineke can only do so much
against middling and Salad. We already said that.
Yeah, exactly. And then, of course, Chiefs were above that. They were just.
The Chiefs are up. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, Sean Taylor's Ghost.
All right.
Oh, we finally broke out?
Yeah, we broke out. We're breathing air.
Who's on the couch?
On the couch. We got the Colts.
Really?
Yep.
The horseshoes are on the couch?
Yeah.
Did you tell them to take their shoes off before they dirtied up the couch? The couch? I mean, come on, man.
I told them that Disney owns ESPN.
And?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So when you wish upon a star, right? It makes no difference who you are.
Yeah.
So that's what we have the story right here with Carson Wentz. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, really think about it. Okay.
I'm thinking right now.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
All right. Disney story.
Okay.
He's the MVP.
Yes.
Wow. He's almost on the way.
He won Super Bowl, right?
No, he's on his way to the Super Bowl.
Right.
He's holding the clipboard for Nick Foles, who has the most incredible Super Bowl quarterback performance I've ever seen.
Right.
Yeah. And then, okay, we get rid of Nick Foles. Now it's back to Carson Wentz. It's your team.
Right.
Okay, we don't want you. And then they ship him off to the Colts.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And then he brings his COVID and injuries.
Yes.
But the COVID's gone because COVID doesn't stay with you.
Right.
But hopefully it doesn't.
Hopefully,
you know?
yeah.
Sometimes it gives people a second time.
Okay.
And now that he's recovering from the injuries, I mean, what I saw in that 3-game road stint was he fought the Titans hard. I mean, the Titans ended up winning, but I watched that game and it was one of those like one play didn't go one way and it went the other way.
Yeah.
But that was hard and I was watching the game because I had the Titans because I had bet on the notion that the Houston Oilers were there to celebrate their celebration and that was going to be enough for the Titans to win.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When
you're
you
right.
really have that big boost of energy.
It worked, yeah.
So then the second game, he beats the Dolphins by 10 points, right?
Yeah, double digit.
We're like, whoa,
there
one of the two losers won. And then they do the Monday night thing where they had a 22-3. Had they made that field goal, they win the game. So I'm just saying it looks pretty bad. I was never buying into Carson Wentz. I know you haven't.
No, I haven't. Still don't.
But at one point,
he ain't going to the playoffs, that's for sure.
So I just think that in the right scenario of what he's being surrounded with, like he's got a competent coach. Frank Reich is a good play caller.
Yeah.
Their defense, they got Darius Leonard, and they got some players. And on offense, they got Jonathan Swift is his name.
Yeah, and T.Y. Hilton.
And T.Y. Hilton,
throws
he's
to
back.
him.
Yeah. So you got some stuff to work with.
Yeah,
you know, unlike
exactly.
the Eagles. So that's where I'm at with the Colts. I guess I'm saying all this praise towards the Colts because it happens to be the team that's playing my team. Okay, the 49ers
I always
on
know
Sunday Night Football.
you have ulterior motives all the time. You're not betting on it, by the way. I have to remind you, 1917.
Do you know that's double depression?
1917. Do I have to remind you about that?
No,
Remember?
dude,
Buccaneers 19,
first of all,
Patriots 17.
I'm not allowed to bet on my team.
Yeah, and
right?
second of all, 1917. I don't have to say to you. The torture.
Sunday Night
yes,
Football.
Never again.
Yeah.
Stop.
So it's a double whammy.
Yeah,
and
no.
the fact that I can't watch it because I'll be at work.
It's a triple whammy.
Triple whammy. Yeah, exactly. I thought he was such a good worker. I can't believe, you know. Anyways. All right.
But yeah.
So
you're heaping praise because you know the Colts are going to beat your Niners.
You know what? I saw that.
If Carson Wentz keeps playing the way he is.
Last year when the Eagles, we didn't quite know that they were bad, but they were falling apart.
Yes.
And then remember when the Niners were favored 3 straight weeks by like 9 points?
And you you knew, and I knew.
Dude,
yeah,
the other team's gonna beat them.
Yeah, they're gonna beat them.
The Dolphins are probably gonna beat them.
And they beat them.
The Eagles are probably. And
they do.
And why did the Niners have like a 9-point spread? It was just like they mess with you like that, you know.
Do you honestly think your Niners are going to win, though?
I honestly think that they are.
Okay.
Because it's at home.
Okay.
Jimmy's in the spot, which I've always liked Pro Lance, but I'm good with Jimmy being here because you need a vet move off the bye. You can't ask a rookie off the bye. That doesn't mean anything to the rookie. Because what's a bye, you know? Mm-hmm. He plays in college. They play fucking every week.
Yeah.
So to put that on Jimmy G... Hopefully the defense. Hopefully all the pieces are there.
See, there's a lot of hopefullys in that. That's why I'm thinking the Colts are going to beat your Niners.
Okay, yeah. You know what?
I take the Colts with points, or is it the Niners with points?
The Colts with points. So
because they might actually win. The Niners might actually win, right? Is that what the points means?
Yeah, the points. Yeah, so Niners are favored by 4 points. So
okay.
If you did a tease, then you can get the Colts for +10 or something.
See, it goes back to bets. If you know who was here, it would go to fantasy football.
Yeah, exactly. He'd be like, did you know that T.Y. Hilton, who I had on the bench and started, scored 35 points? And
I know.
Like, whoa, that's cool. Anyways, all right. So that's why I said Disney's owns ESPN and went into the whole Disney. It sort of had a Disney type, you know. Yeah.
Enough of the first floor. I'm just kidding. Enough of the couch. Who's near the stairs leading up to the playoffs? Anyone?
Someone who's in their same division. Eagles. Which I call one-man army.
You know who it is. The Hurts factor.
The Hurts factor.
Because he hurts you, all right. I'll see myself out.
You know what? Right now, and in no way am I comparing these two.
Oh, if you say Kyler Murray, I'm going to slap you.
No. It's funny because I say Kyler Murray on the outside of what I'm saying right now.
Okay. So
I'm
listening. Okay.
That was part of it. So you must be.
I already knew.
You read.
Dude, I knew exactly what you were going to say.
You read my sentence like a little bit too quick, so
yeah, I knew what you were gonna say. It's
so Jalen Hurts right now is like Michael Jordan early in his career, where like he's amazing, you know. You see those elements, and he's got to do everything by himself. He's got to score all the points and dunk all the things.
Doesn't have Scottie Pippen,
but there's no Scottie Pippen. There's no Phil Jackson. None of that. So if I was comparing Michael Jordan, I would probably put it more towards Kyler Murray because Jordan did stuff that nobody else did, and then Kyler Murray's doing stuff.
Do I have to remind you that one play where he juked like the whole defense and then threw the fucking touchdown?
Threw
the touchdown. Yeah, after all that.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that still?
No, I mean,
is that still the best play?
Yes, absolutely. For sure. Until I'll let you know when I see a better one. You know,
I
it
know,
just had so
seriously.
many components. I mean, you had like 8 people involved. You know, because there's like
Trying to sack him.
Yeah, trying to sack
Nope.
him, trying to
Yeah.
block,
And they
some
weren't
people
just
going
nobodies.
Yeah.
They were actually good. Wasn't it against the Rams?
No, it was against the.
Who was it against?
God, who was it against?
It wasn't your Niners. Because this was
No,
like
I
early.
wanted. Wasn't it against the Titans?
Was
it
it
the
the
Titans the
Titans?
first week? Yeah.
Was it the Titans or was it the Vikings?
Oh, maybe it was the Vikings. It was the Vikings. Yeah. I
Yeah.
was thinking the other one where like.
Yeah, it wasn't nobody's.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
their Vikings best friend. Like, nope.
Yeah.
He's like, nope. Touchdown. But anyway, back to the being near the stairs.
Yeah, so he just needs some help. They get 10 days rest. They played a close one to the Bucks, you know, and so
It's the Bucks, dude.
Yeah,
You knew they're gonna win.
Yeah, I
you
know.
always find a way to win.
for sure.
They even beat the Cowboys, who were on an amazing offensive stint. By the way, the Cowboys are gonna break records.
All right, I think if I give you this much,
Oh, I'm
of a
sorry.
clue-
I'm hurting your feelings. I said Cowboys. My bad, Niners.
No,
fan.
I didn't even see that. I was setting up for the next team.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. That I'm pretty
Thank you,
sure
Eagles.
if I throw this out there, you're gonna get it. This is a team that I always tell you never moves. They're always just in the same spot. Whether they win or lose, they're always at number 20 or 21 or 18. They haven't left like 18 to 22 ever, dude.
It'd be funny if I told you I'm blanking again.
Okay, that's
You're
all right.
gonna
That's
gaff
all right,
then.
all
You're
right.
gonna gaff
Okay,
eventually.
no, that's
Just
fine,
because I
that's fine.
blanked. Yeah.
I'll gaff for the
For
the show.
The equilibrium.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Go.
exactly the yin and yang. Patriots.
Really? Belichick has been 18-20 this whole time?
Yeah, somewhere in that range
Oh.
of like never a cellar dweller because
No.
you can't throw Belichick.
It's
in the,
Belichick.
It's Belichick. He
Yeah.
gets his own room, so at least you'll keep him like outside the cellar dweller.
He'll be in the garage
yeah,
room.
so he's in purgatory right now in his own little camp that he's made for himself, you know,
Yeah.
because he doesn't trust anybody.
No.
But yet he has spies on everybody else.
Hey,
seeing
he
what
was
they're
close.
doing.
He almost beat the Cowboys.
No, and
Literally.
that's the thing
That's
with
crazy.
for the title that I put next to it is that Foxborough is no Stalingrad
Yeah, it's more like Leningrad, which fell.
or Leningrad. Yeah,
Leningrad fell.
Leningrad.
Stalingrad didn't.
Oh, right.
So it's
No,
Leningrad.
well, that's why I'm
There you go.
saying that Foxborough is
Oh yeah, it's no Leningrad because Leningrad wouldn't. I mean Stalingrad because
Right,
Stalingrad
right.
didn't fall.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I mean,
I
it was on the
understand.
brink of falling.
I was gonna
right?
I was gonna
All
say
that,
it was
yeah.
Leningrad because he
Yeah,
fell.
right. But I'm saying like, yeah, it should be that. It
Yeah,
should
yeah,
be the
yeah.
other one. I was tricked out. I was almost positive of that.
Too
Yeah,
many grads.
Right, exactly. So to lose 4, right? They've lost to the Dolphins by 1 point. Then
Yep.
the Saints blitzed them, and then they should have beat the Cowboys and the
The Bucks.
They
should have.
Exactly.
The doink.
So the fact that the Jets are coming in this week.
What if they beat the Jets? Would you laugh, or would you just feel relief?
Oh, I would hope that they beat the Jets.
What if the Jets beat them? That'd be hilarious.
And then it's another crying story on Tuesday. Who knows? They're like the 5th team out, so I have 4 other teams I'm mainly thinking about.
Yeah. All right.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Past the special camp that was made for Belichick, who's next? Is anyone near the stairs yet? Leading up to the playoffs, second floor?
Oh yeah, the next one,
Number what?
19.
Oh, they ain't near the stairs.
Yeah.
They're still near the garage.
They're so for the Bears, it's
The Bears.
the Bears and their fans who are
Nagy.
apparently owned by Rodgers.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Yeah.
I own you. I mean, he's not wrong.
You
How
know
many
what?
wins does he have for the Bears, honestly?
Oh, it's 22-5.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
owns them.
but you know what? You think about that formula, right? And you
Right.
think like, okay, I'm like, think of every single quarterback that's played for the Bears
Yeah.
in that 17 to 18 year period.
Not very
you know?
good.
No,
Not good at
right?
all. I'm
I
sorry.
mean,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
not a Pro
literally.
Bowl quarterback.
Yeah,
not
not Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So
he's
for Rodgers to
basically-
say that is like whatever.
yeah, I mean,
Meh.
he's basically beat up on a bunch of like
Losers.
no name
Yeah.
journeyman quarterbacks, and then who'd he beat this time? Justin Fields. He's a puppy.
Yeah, you
know?
kicked a puppy.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
you're so good,
exactly.
Rodgers. Yeah, not
Yeah.
really. I mean, it's
But
nothing
I
to
thought-
brag
I thought,
about.
I thought
Yeah.
it was funny though. I mean, I'm glad that he has this much confidence. You know, I think he got it all from the 37-second game. But yeah,
Yeah. How's that feel, Niner fan, huh?
Yeah.
From a
Yeah.
Cards fan smirking at you.
Yeah.
37 seconds. That's all I have to say, guys, and he gets depressed.
It's true.
Should have ran the clock more, Shanahan. Anyway, Justin Fields,
Yeah.
future looks bright, for sure.
Yeah.
He needs a few more years, though. Maybe 2.
So what I'm thinking is, like, with the Bears, that they might feel like how the Irish and Scottish feel. You know.
You mean the immigrants that were bullied and?
No, not here.
Racist?
Over in their own country, which is the British Isles. But then there's the Brits, right?
Yeah, and then there's the
Irish
Scottish,
and
the Welsh.
Yeah,
yeah.
So they always feel like sort of second-class citizens.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's sort of how the Bears feel being within the NFC North, because first Favre owned it, and then he passed it on down to Rodgers, and he owns it. So, I'm thinking maybe one day. Maybe Justin Fields once Rodgers is gone, and do a William Wallace, and bring the.
It'll be a blood of Bannockburn, guys.
There you go.
You know what Bannockburn is?
I don't.
It's where the Scottish gained the great victory against the Brits.
There you go. Well, maybe Justin Fields can
provide that. He can do the Bannockburn.
And then they won't be owned by the damn what do they call wankers, right?
Yeah, damn wankus.
Wankers.
So jokes aside, though, Justin Fields, he needs like 2 years or so. Like Kyler Murray kind of was bad his rookie season, but now he's really good.
Yeah, I mean he had good enough stuff to get Rookie of the Year, so he shined. Moments, and then
so Justin Fields got to need a couple year seasons too to get up to 100 plus
but
QBR.
Don't you need to change at
Nagy?
Nagy's got to go.
Yes, he's got to go.
You got to bring in some other bright, hot shot, analytics guy that's able to get along with other people.
Yeah, poor Bears.
And
roar.
All right, number 18. Okay.
Who is it?
This team is hanging out in the same club as the freaking Broncos.
Oh God.
They were
junior club.
What?
The junior club.
Yeah, very much the junior high club. They might even go to the same junior high. Yeah.
No.
I don't think they've had to play each other, but.
This is the Panthers.
Yeah, it's the Panthers. Yeah.
How can you nag on Rule like that?
What do you mean nag on Rule?
Panthers, Matt Rule.
No, I mean, you know what?
You're nagging on Rule if you're putting him this low.
No, I'm not.
Who are you nagging on? I did the naggy joke by the way.
No. I'm not putting this on Matt Rule at all. You know how I feel about Matt Rule.
Who are you putting on?
I'm just putting it on the misfortune of having Christian McCaffrey go out.
Yeah.
So until he comes back, you can't really judge this team because last year they were the same thing. In fact, you want to know the similarities between the Panthers and the Broncos and why they're tied at the hip?
Yes.
Because they gave the Panthers gave them their infection, which was Teddy Bridgewater, because he wasn't good within the goal line, and then they took someone else's infection, which was from the Jets, which was Sam Darnold. But with Sam Darnold, he can only play so much, and when you push him too far, he's going to break down.
Yeah, he's good when he got McCaffrey to dump off to and hand off to. Yes.
You bring McCaffrey back.
Him. Yeah.
I'm willing to take the Panthers against like pretty good middling teams and bad teams.
Yeah.
And take points on them against good teams.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
Yeah. So I'm not, and that's why it's like I think with
it's just misfortune that they're down here.
It's just misfortune.
I don't think they're actually this bad. I don't think they are.
No, I don't think so either. And you know what? I mean, they're in purgatory. What's purgatory? Some time to reflect. I mean, maybe.
And then come back better. Yeah.
Yeah, and come back better.
I don't think they're going to go in the cellar.
I'm not putting them in the cellar dwellers, you know?
You're not going to put that kitty in the cellar. How could you? Right in the dark like that?
Exactly.
How could you? Meow.
and this is what I say to the Panther faithful or even the Matt Rule, if you're listening out there.
Yeah, Matt Rule faithful.
Yeah, exactly. It's only your second year.
Yeah. 3-year plan.
But you're starting to run into the same problem quickly. The first year was Christian McCaffrey.
Out.
Sort of quarterback that might work. Second year, sort of quarterback might work. Christian McCaffrey hurts. So you might have, I mean, I like your concepts, and Joe Brady runs your offense, and your defense is legit, you know?
Yeah,
I mean,
defense is good.
Going heavy on the drafts.
You just need the offense to keep up.
You just need the offense to keep up. So, you know, I'm pretty sure Sam Darnold's out, you know? He appreciates that. And he can just go live the life of a journeyman, you know, backup. You get in trouble, shit, he could take care of you for a couple of games.
I don't think Sam Darnold's out. I think he's staying there.
Well, if he does, then even better.
I think he is
you need Christian McCaffrey for him to work. So, like,
That's
when
fine.
is Christian McCaffrey going to stay healthy if he hasn't for the last couple of years?
He's going to have to.
He's going to have to.
Otherwise, your career's over.
Or it's going to be
NFL is hard. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. NFL is legendary for a reason.
Number 17.
Almost to the playoffs. We're almost there to 14.
Yeah.
This is
it.
Yeah,
this is.
They're on the stairs, guys.
This team's winning as many games as they're losing, you know. The nucleus is fighting against itself. Do you know who the nucleus for these two teams are?
Crap.
Right? Kirk Cousins and Mike Zimmer.
Vikings?
Yeah, Vikings.
The Vikings are in purgatory? Yikes.
Yeah. Yeah, where should they be?
Cellar.
They've won enough games to not be in the cellar.
They're still bad.
And the other games they barely lost.
No, they're no actually. Oh, never mind. They're really really good. That's why them missing the field goal against my Cards. Yeah, it's so unfortunate for
they
them.
Almost beat your
yeah,
Cards.
they're so good.
I know
yeah.
you wouldn't be able to gloat in their perfection at 6-0.
They doinked it.
Yeah,
I laughed so hard.
I know. I think I had money on the Cards.
It was like a 28-yarder too.
And that's the day I lost against the Chiefs.
Yes, remember?
Yeah, so
you actually could have won.
We
the
dodged the bullet, you know.
And then fumble.
Yeah, exactly.
No, jokes aside. Sorry, Vikings fans. The bad luck continues. I mean, you doinked a 30-yard field goal? I thought it was over. It was like 30 yards for the Cardinals.
Missed it and let the Panthers back in, right?
No.
Oh.
The Cardinals game.
Oh, the Cardinals.
It was like 20-something yards away, and he missed.
Yeah, did you see when they got the field goal against the Lions, right?
Yes.
That on the sideline, Kirk Cousins and Mike Zimmer, the head coach, like Kirk Cousins had a handful of his shirt and was like pushing him. And then the coach was pushing the other guy back, and you couldn't tell if they were overly excited or if the combination of I'm excited because they won the game, but I hate you like crossed over into some paths, and it was like this. I'm happy we won, but I want to kick your ass. I mean, it was crazy, dude. I mean, if I did that to anybody, like they would arrest me, you know. And then you see security right behind the coach, and then it settles down. So yeah, and then. I think in this last game they were in the tunnel and sort of hugging it out more, but it was crazy. It's just
you're just trying to make drama in here like Squid Game or something. I don't know what's wrong with you.
No, I'm not.
You're just making your own little drama storyline. That's what you're doing.
Have you not seen it? Please look it up afterwards and tell me, okay?
I haven't watched Squid Game.
No, not Squid Games. I don't either. It's too much Korean going on.
And here we go. You heard it. You heard it first. Racism. Too much Korean. You heard it first on Sports Truth.
It's Korean in that like it's subtitled. Like the only subtitle I'll do is Spanish because like if I need to,
you realize if you watch anime that it's subtitled in English.
I know that's why I can't watch it, and I gotta wait till it's done, and then they redub it, and then
I
can watch it.
English dub. Yeah, I watch English dub and I watch sub. I watch both.
I know, and I tried to watch both, but when
I'm used to it. I'm used to it though. I can read it and watch it. I watch both.
I'm not at your level.
I can read.
Though.
I know you're not a true weeb. Yeah, you're not a weeb yet.
I'm a newbie.
You'll get there. Me and Emily will get you there.
Okay, exactly.
Jokes aside, though, I need to watch that awkward celebration.
Oh, dude.
Strangulation. I don't know what it was.
Throttling. It was bizarre because it wasn't like this. But
it was like this.
Yeah. It was. Oh man.
All right. Who's at the door of the playoffs door? The second floor. Who's at the door? Are they on the stairs?
We already did the Vikings?
Yeah, we did. Who's on the stairs?
Okay.
Who's 16?
Steelers.
Really? The Steelers are on the stairs?
Yeah.
The ones that were in purgatory got out, broke their chains, and they're on the stairs?
They're still in purgatory. What are you talking about?
I mean, broke out of the cellar is what I said. I mean, broke out of the cellar.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How?
You know why? Because you mentioned him earlier.
T.J. Watt. J.J. Watt's brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. My boy.
Yeah, T.J. Watt sharpens the defense, dude. I mean, the sack that he had, the strip fumble.
Everything.
I mean, on special teams, they use him.
Pressure.
They were really missing him. Like, because if you don't have that edge rusher pushing the pressure, you know, then
you need him for pressure.
Yeah, so then the corners and safeties have to hold longer, and him coming back is like having a Joey Bosa or a Nick Bosa,
J.J. Watt.
Or J.J. Watt. Yeah, he's done some really good things.
I love Watts. I love all the Watts. I love you guys.
Yeah, he's done some really good stuff that I saw. Like he tipped one pass and he was just pushing the line, and so yeah, he's definitely a good presence. So
thanks, T.J. Watt.
Yeah, him, and then you got Zach Ertz. So you're getting a lot of quality guys. I mean, whoever. Maybe the Cardinals it's Cliff people. Or the GM or Kyler Murray. Maybe it goes through him, and he's
who knows?
Who knows? But I mean, there's some high. Character people with talent and with this winning attitude, which sky's the limit.
But back to the Steelers, because we'll talk about the Cardinals later.
Yes.
Hey, don't spoil my Cardinals like that, okay? I love them that much. You almost had me slobbering. I had to pull it back. Pull it back. Steelers, thank you for beating the Seacocks. Sincerely, a Cardinals fan.
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That pushes them out of the NFC West.
Right.
Divisional title talk, right?
No,
they're done, right?
Yeah,
there's no way.
They're done.
It's the Cardinals.
They're not sniffing Cards' ass. Like I always see my dog before we go out to Dora and Benny, right? And then I will see Benny. He's the smaller one. And I'm
he'll
like,
sniff.
He's sniffing Dora's booty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Seahawks fans.
Yeah. So I am glad that is
Over with.
Yeah.
So who's just out of the playoffs? Who's the sad, sorry son of a bitch who's at the door on the second floor, banging on the door like, please, I want to play in February.
And you know what? With this team, they might even slip further in the purgatory because right now there's the light. You know, you're seeing both dimensions. You know,
the door's locked.
Yeah, you're like, I do not want to be in purgatory.
They're banging.
Yeah, it's
Who
the
is it?
Browns. Yeah. A tumble, dude. I mean, it's
dude, my birds did them dirty. Birds.
Your birds did them dirty.
Oh my god.
And sort of a self-destruction from within. And this is a highly touted team. I was buying heavy stock on them. Their defense, and it's funny because their defense went from 9 sacks and a few points, to 7 points held to the Vikings. Yeah. To 47 against the Chargers explosion, and 30, then 34 with the Cardinals. Yes. And it's like, oh, shoot, what's going on? And then just the injuries. Like, I thought that the reason I thought that the Browns had a chance was because of the desperation of having to win it. Yeah. But
Kyler Murray's will to win was stronger.
For sure. But I thought that's Kyler Murray, right? Doing his thing. Yes. But I thought secretively that Kareem Hunt was going to have that same, like, there's no Nick Chubb here. I can shine who I am, you know? And he's very much like in the Alvin Kamara mode.
Let me introduce you to my boy, J.J. Watt. You know what? Everyone's always about J.J. Watt gets a sack. No. J.J. Watt's number one. He's a rush defender. You know that, right? He stops the run. That's what he's
he's
about.
Got such a wide body. When
he
you
was
look at him.
He was licking his chops the whole game. He's like, Chandler Jones isn't here? Well, put me in the center and I will destroy this run game. And what did he do? Destroyed the run game.
All right. Somehow we're talking about.
I can't help it, okay?
All right. But then again, they are playing this team, so okay. All right.
But the Browns, dude. What happened, Baker? You were doing good.
Okay.
And then it went bad.
You know what I honestly think?
What happened, Baker? Come on, tell me. Tell me your honest opinion. Come on. Sports truth.
I think it's a mild cancer thing going on right now, but if it stays too long, it can get really bad. OBJ's got to go.
Oh, yeah?
He's got to go, dude. Yeah. And I know everyone's like, he's the best wide receiver in fantasy football.
No, he's not. I'd rather take Keenan Allen over him. Yeah, sorry.
Exactly. Like, overrated. God. Like, I throw him in that overrated pile, you know?
You can't say that about the Julio Jones, though. That Julio Jones catch,
Julio
oh my
Jones
God.
Was insane. No, they're different.
You were talking crap the whole time.
Julio Jones went to Alabama, won the national championship.
It's because he had Matt Ryan.
Yeah,
now he has Ryan Tannehill throwing to him.
Yeah. A route runner, yards. He couldn't get the touchdowns, but I mean,
now
I think a lot of that's not his fault.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah.
Back to the Browns.
Get
rid of OBJ.
Okay, so you got to get rid of OBJ. Nick Chubb is hurt. I'm not sure if he's coming back.
Kareem Hunt is actually
out for 4 to 6 weeks.
I think Kareem Hunt's confidence was gone because he didn't have Nick Chubb. He was used to the duo, the dynamic duo. Yeah, that's what I think happened.
Huh, interesting.
It's the opposite, actually. They need each other.
Yeah, no, you're right. I saw it sort of more on a.
They're not selfish. They're a team. They're teammates, dude.
That's true. You're right.
He lost his buddy, dude. That's not good.
This thing has so many red flags and like.
For you, but they were all wrong because COVID didn't matter.
No, I mean that
blowout.
Yeah, I mean I did feel going into the game that the Cards were gonna win somehow, some way, just because of my faith in Kyler Murray, and then my daughter had backed it. And then
the homer backed it too, but then I said my realistic pick was Browns. The homer pick though was Cardinals. I'm a Cardinals fan.
Both of that.
Right. Yeah, but still though, I was scared of the Browns, and then I realized like for the first quarter, I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna win. Yeah, I knew we were gonna win already. I was like, oh my God, we're holding them. It was 14-0.
I'm thinking this, like if the Chiefs and Chargers could beat the Browns,
they did.
Then
the Cardinals.
Why not the Cardinals? Yeah.
Because ESPN only cares about the Cowgirls, dude.
I know, that's true.
And the Chiefs, even though Mahomes isn't the best quarterback anymore. I'm sorry.
There's a few people maybe on ESPN, but most people
most of them, though. The loudmouths.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wait, I can't say that. Stephen A. Smith picked the Cardinals at number 1.
But he always says he has a fluid list, so like it's always changing from
so he's a hype man. He doesn't live up to it.
Exactly.
Okay. Anyway.
So just let you know, that's what
so
means.
Sorry, Browns fans, you had hope. You had the draft day movie, Super Bowl, and now it's just kind of a B movie.
Yeah, exactly.
And the playoff door's locked on you. Who's in the playoffs though? Who's on the second floor? Who's in that little mini bar with your mini fridge?
Okay. The next one, it's my 49ers.
You're a homer, you
I'm
know that?
not a
I'm
homer.
kicking them down
I'm
the
not a
stairs.
homer. No,
Time
no,
to
no.
kick the 49ers down the stairs.
I'm giving them one last chance.
Okay. This is it.
Yeah, I mean they lost to the Cards, who are the better team, and
Physically,
then,
yeah. It was a physical fight.
They lost to the Packers, who are one of the best teams.
Almost beat them.
37
seconds.
Yeah, 37 seconds.
That's all you needed. You would have won. You had the game.
And then the Seahawks, they just for some strange
reason
own us. They're 16-4 against us. So like it's like we were losing to like the Eagles and the Jags.
Then
and,
you feel bad. Yeah.
Then I'd be So they're playing at home. I have confidence that they could pull this off
against the
against the Colts, which is you know it's a tough matchup.
Yeah.
So but you know what? If they lose this game, then I'm sinking them into purgatory.
You have to, dude. Yeah. You can't be a homer anymore.
No,
come on,
definitely not. But I'm just saying that the teams, let's see,
that are below them or not above them. I give you that.
They're falling bad.
Yeah.
The Steelers, they're 3-3 because they beat up on the Broncos and the Seahawks
with TJ
you know,
Watt.
The Vikings, I mean, they pick crazy ways to win, crazy ways to lose. I mean,
I know.
Yeah,
doink
the
Panthers,
for the Cardinals.
the
The Bears, I mean, Patriots, Eagles. I mean, tell me any of those teams, like, and I think some of that has to go towards the 49ers just being an NFC West. So, like, if you're taking losses from the NFC West, then that should count for a little more than if you had taken it in another division. Does that make sense?
They're worth
this
more.
Division is worth a 3-2 in this division.
Yes, I completely
that's
agree.
what I mean. Okay, all right.
So,
I'm the last thing from a homer, dude. I mean, I told you experimental season.
So am I. But I still always pick the Cardinals to win every single time. Yeah, which is probably a bad idea. Anyway,
Jimmy G's starting.
I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
Yeah,
it's Carson Wentz being resurgent and
being
for Cinderella story now.
He's totally Cinderella story resurgent.
Yeah, here we go. Poor Niners fans. Sorry, Niners fans. Oh, wait, I'm looking at you right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Niners fans, but I think it's going to be a tough one for you.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
There's no way it's going to be easy.
And the fact that even without betting, there's Sunday night scaries, you know, just because you don't bet money on it doesn't mean that it's not going to scare you, you know?
Exactly.
Right?
Also,
that's why you don't want the double or triple espresso depression.
Well, speaking of that, here, I'll do a little prop bet with you. And it's not real money because, you know, we'll get sued. Nick Bosa gets a sack. 1 sack at least.
You're saying
against Carson Wentz. It's going to happen.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. My friend does the prop bets, and so I'll say, hey, my friend heard from some little birdie that Nick Bosa for sure going to get one sack. Yeah. And what they might be, it's like, I know how they are. They're like, well, is it 1.5? Because that's how they'll get you and be like,
bastards.
Try that. Yeah, no, I'll check. But if it's 1, then okay.
I'm just saying. Yeah. I know he's going to. It's Carson Wentz. He doesn't. Yeah, really
he
move
had
that
one
much.
against Kyler Murray, which is not easy.
Hey, I know.
So,
I saw that. And I was like, okay. But then Murray threw the touchdown.
Oh, of course,
right after.
Of course. Yeah. Murray, like Brady, rarely makes the same mistake twice.
He gets up and says, "Oh, you're gonna sack me? Here's a touchdown to DeAndre Hopkins."
You can't play the same trick on me twice. So that's enough on the Niners. There's not really much to say.
They're just better than the teams below them.
If they happen to beat, Seahawks are stinking bad. If they happen to beat the Colts and then they're
maybe
3-3,
they're second or third.
Yeah,
and
then
the Rams.
They just need to play a couple of those like Jags, Texans, you know, type thing. Beef you're up to 5-3, and then take on the second half of the season. You know? It's too early.
I don't think you're beating the Cards or the Rams though.
No.
You might. Who knows?
No. I think we'll beat the Seahawks. You're right. Yeah. But I don't think. Yeah. No, I agree. We got to beat everybody outside of conference
and
steal
squeak
one
in
from the Seahawks.
Squeak in. Yeah.
And squeak in. Yeah. Okay. All right.
So who's else is at the mini bar? I got to know.
Okay. Number 13, Feast or Famine.
The Saints.
Exactly.
The Saints are just looking at your Niners going like, why are you here?
Yeah. Now, this is how it's been going, right? Like,
win, loss,
feast, famine, and then
mini feast?
Yeah, mini feast, yeah. And then it was supposed to be famine, but they did a bye week. So what's going to happen now?
Is it going to be feast?
It's going to be the feast on the Seahawks, and I think the game's being played Monday night with the Saints. That's just what like if I had to go a direction, I wouldn't like bet it, but I'm just saying
it's Geno Smith. Of course you're going to win.
Right. Okay.
Come on.
So then it works with the.
He got exposed.
Yeah.
TJ Watt destroyed him on national television in front of everyone.
I think the Saints still have a good enough defense. They have Alvin Kamara. They got Sean Payton. And Taysom Hill.
You say that, yet the famine games prove you wrong every time.
Which one? Oh yeah, no,
every
that's
single
true.
one
That's true.
is so
That's
bad.
why the bye threw me off. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
what are we gonna do?
what?
Yeah,
is it gonna be a feast famine? I mean, is that even fucking? Is that possible?
Don't bet on this. Don't bet on the Saints,
no,
please.
definitely. Dude,
No.
I mean, it's the worst two teams. I hate the Seahawks. They've
Yep.
never done me a favor, and the Saints are feast or famine. If it had Drew Brees, there'd be a little bit more direction on it. All right, number 12. I think you'd be surprised that this team's back here, but they are what their record says they are.
Okay.
They're 4-2 Raiders. Yeah.
They're looking at the Saints. Why are you here?
And you know what? This one could take a quick dive right back down into purgatory. You know, with the next game, and maybe they just needed to like release.
Who did they win again?
They beat the Broncos in Denver, which is not easy.
Yeah. Well, you know, the whole Gruden thing really didn't throw off again. We're wrong again on our red flags, aren't we?
What's that?
The whole Gruden situation didn't throw off the Raiders at all. We were wrong on our red flags again. That's
three
times we've been wrong on red flags.
It's true.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Well, good for you, Raiders, I guess.
Yeah. So I would say, and you know what? If Matt's still listening this far into the segment, Rich Bisacci, you know, revives the Raiders, and he said, "Oh, that guy, I know that guy. I partied with him." No, I'm just kidding. I know that guy. He used to be the Chargers something, you know, special team or something. And so they said, the commentators, that it was the most clean game the Raiders had played all year. You know how like they start off slow or they start off hot, but then they go slow, and it's sort of sloppy.
This guy went clinical because he knew his interim coach, he had to be good.
Yeah, exactly. And they all got together for the purpose of winning and casting out that dark shadow of the whole Gruden thing, Raider Nation. There's a lot of darkness there, you know?
Well, you know, it is the black hole. Of course,
is a black hole.
There's an absence of light, so of course it's dark.
And anything that can destroy planets in the Death Star, I mean, that's pretty scary, too. So there's a laser beam and Earth will be gone?
Yes, that's it. Bye, Alderaan.
Yeah, exactly. All right, yeah.
Well, okay, Raiders, I'll give you that. Okay, who's number 11?
Yeah. And like I said...
who's better than the Raiders? I have to know. Number 11.
All right. This one is fighting bums to get another title shot. How about that, Riddle?
Chiefs?
Yes. There you go.
How can the Chiefs be looking at the Raiders going, how am I out here? I'm not even in the top 10.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, the Chiefs are staying just outside of it because they're beating up the bums, the Eagles, the
Sean Taylor's ghost.
I love that one, yeah.
You're welcome.
I am.
They paid their respects. 0-13 in the first half, and I said, okay, now we'll actually play.
10-13, yeah.
You know what I meant.
Yeah.
Like it was like they weren't trying or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I meant.
So, you know what, though? I mean, and Mahomes, he's throwing a pick in every game. I want to say he has like 8 right now.
He reminds me of Kyler Murray's rookie season. He'd throw like a pick every game.
Oh, yeah. Sort of similar.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man.
Yeah, for sure. But you know what? Sooner or later, you're going to get a fight with another contender. In fact, you have a fight this week with another contender. They're the Tennessee Titans in Tennessee. Yeah. So
Chiefs are going to win. You know why? Because the Titans always do this crap. They win really big, and then they go to crap.
Yeah, I agree. That's what
every time.
That's what I would say, too. And you know what? I think the Chiefs are the underdog because they're playing in so you could probably get the Chiefs like plus 10 points.
And it goes back to betting.
Of course it does. What I would say to the Chiefs, if you want to get into the top 10,
you got to beat the Titans.
VIP room, yes, is get your house in order, Andy Reid.
He can't.
Why not?
There's just, I don't know. There's something going on. It's the Super Bowl hangover. Multiple other issues have arisen. Chiefs have been exposed for what they are. They don't have enough defense, and they only have like 2 stars on offense now. So they've been exposed completely. Yeah. So now that everyone can just cover Tyreek Hill, double him, that's it. That's all you need to do.
For sure. They only have 2 viable options.
QB contain Mahomes and then double.
Running backs out, Clyde Edwards.
Yeah, exactly. They have nothing. Yeah. And then their defense is porous. I've always said this. They've only really had Chris Jones and Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah. That's true.
And now it's been like super exposed that it's just.
But you know what? You got to say that they played pretty good defense because the Washington team, or Washington.
No, Sean Taylor's ghost.
Sean Taylor's ghost. You know.
Yeah. What you looking at?
Just looking to see what we got next. Okay, so top 10, right?
We're finally in the big bar. Yes. Okay, not the kiddie bar. Yeah. Who's at the big bar? I got to know who's at the bar with the bartender.
Did this quarterback find his Jerry Rice?
Drawing a blank, buddy. Gotta help me.
All
So
right.
throw me a bone. Throw me a hint.
All right.
Throw me a hint. Come on. Throw me a hint.
They went to LSU. Both of them.
Bengals.
Yes.
Jamar Chase.
Yes.
Right, is legit, dude.
He's
He
legit.
scares me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's like the next Jerry Rice.
He is. Dude.
Literally, not even
No.
not even like.
No, I know. I
like
know.
what do you call it?
He just looks
Hyperbole.
so calm and collective in there.
And he just catches it. He's like,
yeah.
oh, that's mine.
The Lions were never a threat.
Nope.
And
What's her name called it? Yeah.
Yeah, Cynthia Freeland.
Yeah,
that
she
was
called
the lock
it.
of the week.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're 4-2, and you know who they play this week?
Who?
The Ravens.
Ravens are gonna win.
Probably.
I mean, they keep proving me wrong. I'm like, oh, Ravens gonna lose. Oh no, we're gonna blow
the
up the
Ravens.
Chargers.
That was another team I got to keep off my radar because like I've always
not bet on
Yeah,
them.
if I bet
Against them.
against them, I
Don't.
lose. If I bet for them, they
You
make me
lose.
sweat.
Yeah.
Like that overtime game.
The 66-yard doink.
Yeah. It's just
Don't bet on them, dude. Just let them
don't,
let
no.
them be.
I'm gonna watch that game,
Yes,
but I'm not gonna bet on it.
I think the Bengals will win, and that'll piss you off, right? Because it just proves our point, right? They win against the big teams, and the Ravens lose against them.
Yeah,
other
exactly.
middling teams, and you get mad.
Funny.
Yeah.
Think about how big of a win it would be for the Bengals if they
But
could
yeah,
beat the Ravens. I mean, if.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
But even the defense is starting to contribute. I mean, I want to say they're ranked in the bottom part of the top 10.
That's pretty good.
And, you know, not only do you have Jamar Chase, you have was it Tyler Boyd, right?
Tyler Boyd
you
is
got
good.
Joe Mixon. I
Yeah.
think T Higgins is hurt right now, and they got a tight end that they go to.
But you got Joe Burrow.
But you got Joe Burrow.
He's actually doing good now.
Yeah.
What
he
happened?
is.
Earlier
I
this
think he
season
was
was like
always,
whatever.
I think he was always good. It's
No.
just like,
Earlier
I
this
mean,
season he was bad, and suddenly he flipped the switch. Now he's good.
I just think
I don't
the
get it.
whole psychological like pressing down on that knee and is my knee. I don't want to go through that whole thing again where my knee,
Yeah.
the MCL, ACL,
Whatever
tear.
is gone.
So I think once he got a couple games in and realized it wasn't going to be an issue, because that's what they were saying. They said when he starts the season, he's still going to be feeling a little bit, and then as he goes in the season. So I think that's why you saw what you saw, you know. But you're starting to see him
Now he's sure of
back
himself.
into form.
Yeah.
All right, number 9. Who said schizophrenics can't play ball?
I hate you. I don't actually know who this is.
Titans.
I mean, they can play ball when it means to ruin our bet,
Yeah.
and then when it
Well,
they can't play
I
ball.
was seeing all this
it doesn't
stuff,
help with the bet.
and what it reminded me of was like going back to watching Bill Parcells' Giants, New York Giants, back in the day with Bill Parcells being the defensive coordinator.
Yes.
I'm gonna punch you in the mouth. I'm gonna grind the ball out. I'm gonna get special like field goals.
I mean, he got
I'm gonna
Derrick
do trick
Henry
play.
2K. Yeah, 2,000
exactly.
yards.
He's
yeah.
the ultimate run beast. You know,
Yes.
I mean, he's Bill Parcells' like wet dream. You
Yes.
know? Yeah, for
Literally.
Sure. Like, oh my god, I didn't know they made him that big. You know, but yeah.
The Titans will just, run you down and then crush your hopes and dreams when you're 4th and 2 and you're about to get the
Yeah,
thing,
I mean-
and then you don't do the sneak like you should have.
Yeah,
Bills.
they get blown out by your cards.
Yes. Thank you, Chandler Jones. 5 sacks,
yeah.
baby.
And then there's a time where they get upset by the Jets, who had no win up
Yep.
to that point.
Yeah.
And then you're down in the third quarter against the Seahawks, and then
you
come
come back.
back. And then you sort of struggle with like the Jags and Colts, even though you beat both of them.
Yes.
There was a third to fourth quarter struggle where like, oh, if that guy gets a touchdown, then it's a close game, you know?
Yeah.
So they don't, it's just weird how they do things.
And then they beat the mighty Bills. Like, the Titans are schizophrenic, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Not to be demeaning to anyone, I'm just saying.
No,
It's just
I mean, they're actually
what
high
they're doing.
functioning at times, you know, before they lose
when they
it.
beat the crap out of people you don't expect them to beat. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Who's in the Elite 8? Is that what you call it in basketball?
Oh,
Elite
yes,
8?
it is a Elite 8.
Is that what it's called in basketball? I don't really watch basketball that much.
Yes. Okay.
Elite 8.
Elite 8. So be happy that you're in the Elite 8 because you pissed me off this week, and I just expected a better game from you.
Bills?
No, the Bills were
The Chargers.
The Chargers, yes.
It's because you jinxed them, Milton, so you
alright,
shouldn't be
alright.
mad. They should be mad at you. You know what? I'm gonna call Matt Guccione
No,
right
don't
now.
call him. Don't
Hey,
call him.
hey,
Go ahead.
Matt. Yeah. See, tell Milton he's a jinx.
Okay.
You're a jinx, Milton.
Yeah. Basically, what I have for the Chargers is strong running teams
Beat up on you.
are the Bolts' kryptonite.
Oh, I agree, 100%.
Yeah. I mean, the Cowboys, we lost. I mean, did the refs have some funky
Yes,
stuff going on?
yes.
But they ran 240 yards.
Yeah,
with
combined the two of them.
Pollard
Yeah.
And then
Zeke. Yeah.
the Browns should have beat us, where we just like went for it on fourth down and did.
We
some
were gonna
miracles
win
against the
that
Browns
one.
last week.
Yeah, we were 2 weeks ago. Yeah, the Chargers were definitely gonna win. Yeah,
But I mean,
I
at
could
time-
tell.
Okay, but at times they missed the extra point, and at
Yeah.
times,
Yeah.
like it looked like the Browns were on top of us. It
Right.
was just like we had to push it all the way to the end and go
Yeah,
for it on
still
fourth
won,
down.
though.
No, we still won. But
That's
what I'm saying is that,
Running teams give us problems.
yeah, exactly. And then
The Ravens are like the ultimate running team.
yeah. When I saw this, I read all the stuff on it, and it was 156 yards a game at 6.5 yards per carry that the defense was giving us
Yeah.
so far in the season.
Should have took the Ravens.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
You should have took the
When
Ravens.
you're
I'm
thinking
sorry,
about
Chargers
it,
fans.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And then you try to make all the excuses in the world for this bet. Come on, tell the Mike. You told me off mic all the excuses you made for betting on the Chargers. Remember? You're like, it's Brandon Staley I'm actually betting on.
Oh, yeah.
It's-
Okay, yeah. So
This isn't your Papa's Chargers.
I ignored the red flags, the fact that it
All
was
of
a 10
them.
o'clock
Yeah.
game, traveling back east. That was a major one.
Yes.
The fact that I just said they gave up 156 yards a game.
You ignored it.
I just ignored it.
You know why? You got greedy.
Yeah, I did get greedy.
Melton.
Yeah.
Do we learn a lesson?
I think
Always
so.
check our flags, right?
Yeah.
From now on. But yeah, sorry, Bolts fans. Gruden McBolt. Chargers are good against non-running teams. Oh, for sure. You'll beat them. Like the Chiefs.
I just thought, you know what?
It's the running
This
teams.
is how I convinced myself finally.
Yeah.
And then I thought it dawned on me and I had an epiphany. I said, I am not betting on the Chargers. I am betting on Staley. And that's why I'm
That is the
doing it.
worst psychological excuse. So bad. But yeah, shout out.
I'm just telling you you asked me what happened.
Yeah,
and I'm telling you what happened.
you gotta have a shout out to Gruden McBolt though. I said
yeah.
mine, you say yours. Apologize to him.
Oh, yeah.
Say it.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Just repeat after me, Milton. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Say it. Gruder McBolt.
Exactly. I'm sorry to all Charger bull pride. I'll never do it again.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise. Exactly. Okay.
Jokes aside,
Okay.
gotta know who's the next.
Oh, the next one. Okay. Yes. The next one is don't half-ass the big moment. Okay.
I'm drawing a blank, bro.
Are you? Okay. So this is a team that always does really well if they're winning, if they're scoring points, if everything's going right. But the minute it gets into sort of the final minutes, or things aren't going your way, the Bills, they drop from number 1 to number 7.
Wow, you really are mad at them.
I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad. I mean,
You did. You said.
I was more mad at the Chargers because
okay.
34-6. They didn't even give me a good game to enjoy. Like where at the end they lost it. It was they lost it from the beginning. Okay, the Bills gave me an amazing game. They just gaffed at the end, and I almost forgive Dable because he's the offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
And his grandfather, who he loved and was like really close to his life, passed away like 3 months ago.
Oof.
And then he had his grandma die just like within the last week. So he had a
Yikes.
heavy heart.
Yeah.
And I think that had something to do with the game, to
It
where
usually
they
does.
why they weren't on point. It seemed like Josh Allen was throwing bad passes. So so I just sort of give it a pass on that part. But at the same time, you're 4-2. And you lost to the Steelers, who are 3-3, and think they're going somewhere when they're not. No one's told them yet, but they got T.J. Watt. So if that guy's screaming and like running ahead, I'm gonna follow him, even if it's off a cliff.
Wait. The Bills lost to the Steelers? Isn't the Bills lost to the?
Yeah, the Steelers. The Bills lost to the Steelers.
I thought it was the Bills lost to the. No, not the first week. Oh,
Yeah.
you're confusing me. I'm like, the Bills were against the Titans yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
You scared me.
No,
I was like, what?
Because they
Oh,
were
yeah, the
4
block
and
punt.
2.
That's right.
Yeah, the block
Yeah, okay.
punt. Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
So.
My take on the Bills. Good game.
Yeah.
We owe an apology to the Seahawks and the Steelers. Remember, we complained last week. Why are they in a Sunday night football game? But they actually had a really good game.
They did.
There was 3 or 4 overtime games this week. That's crazy. See, every week of this season, gets better and better. I think this is probably like the best season of football I've ever watched.
I would say for the Bills, they sort of mimic like they have a running game with their two running backs that they have.
They kind of don't though.
They kind of don't
because
exactly.
the Titans kind of.
And then
no.
because the way you beat the Titans is you batter them back with another power running back, and if you were a finesse offense going against that traditional Bill Parcells,
doesn't
Belichick.
Work. No.
Who played under both those guys? Some guy named Vrabel. So he's just sort of continuing those tendencies of the teachers that taught him, because that's exactly what it looked like yesterday. I was like,
you were like, oh my god, no.
I'm like, I know how this ends.
Yeah, it's over.
It's on the goal line. Yeah. So I would have probably told Sean McDermott, hey, go for it.
Yeah.
A field goal, and
should have kicked the field goal.
You just hold them to not a touchdown, and then you'll get it and score a touchdown. So he panicked, just like he did in the AFC Championship, and he's like,
he panicked.
If I kick enough field goals, about 15 of them, I think I can win the game. And then I think he cracked in that one the Steelers game too. Shoot, they blocked the punt.
Yeah,
what do we do?
Panic.
Yeah, just panic mode, and then the Steelers.
He needs to get it together.
Yeah,
if you want to go to the Super Bowl, dude, you can't be panicked.
Right, and that's why I'm always apprehensive about defensive coordinators being in the limelight. Yeah, and it has to be more of an OC who could figure
Poor
out.
Brandon Staley and McDermott. You're throwing him under the bus, you bastard.
You know what? I think he threw the team and himself under the bus after that.
For sure.
Yeah.
So what are we on now? 5?
No, 6.
Oh, we're not even in the top 5.
No. This one's just outside the VIP room.
He's standing at the rope. He's like, let me in.
Yeah, for sure. And he's like, I got all the credentials of those people. I beat that team. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. No, the Rams outside beat the Bucks.
The Rams are outside.
Yeah. So
after they blew out that team, really? Okay.
Yeah. And that's part of why they don't get bumped up,
Because it's the Giants.
It's the Giants, yeah. So basically, Sean McVay's not losing to any loser.
No.
He's not losing to cellar dwellers.
No. That's for sure.
He'll lose to the top teams and occasionally some team in purgatory that he didn't quite figure it out, will come up and sneak up on him. But, come on. Am I really supposed to be impressed? You had a concussed Daniel Jones. I've had concussions. I know they last past the week.
For sure.
And then your running back, Saquon Barkley, who looked great against the Saints.
Against himself.
Against the Saints.
The practice squad.
When the Giants played the Saints.
Yeah, he looked good. Is out.
Yeah, and Galladay was out, and then Kadarius Toney.
It was obvious he was going to win.
Yeah, exactly. So, do that against some other team where you drop all those points, and then, we'll talk. But, all the teams above them are heading in a faster direction. All right, ready for the VIP room?
Yes, top 5.
Okay.
If I don't see my Cardinals there, I'm going to throttle you on live television.
Aren't they in purgatory or something?
Oh, shut up, you Niners homer.
All right. Here we go.
Number 5,
and
baby.
This isn't like a revelation or anything.
No,
but
it's not a surprise.
Trayvon Diggs,
Cowboys.
Besides being Defensive Player of the Year, he's going for Nick Night Train Lane's 14 interceptions. He's got 7 in 6 games. And
he might actually beat the record.
And you got the extra game.
Dick Night Train Lane. You said it wrong.
Sorry.
Night Train Lane. Dick Night Train Lane.
Dick.
How dare you? You better put some respect on his name, okay?
Yeah.
He was the original Deion Sanders, okay?
For
no
sure,
one effed with that guy.
The worst about Deion Sanders couldn't hurt you. He could just pick you off. But this guy could ring you around the neck.
Night Train Lane?
Yeah, by throwing.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Why would you piss him off? He was on our He was on our all-time defensive team. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell no. I'm not going against that guy.
Towards the end of the season, people start to realize, let's cut off that half of the season.
That's what they've been doing.
They're like, oh, he's just a second-year player.
That's what happened to Darrelle Revis. That's what happened to Darrelle Revis. He never ended up getting more picks because no one threw it to him.
I know. It'd be interesting to see what the over/under is on interceptions.
He might get 14.
Yeah. I mean.
He might tie him. That'd be cool.
Not only does he have 7 picks, but he's got 2 pick sixes, and I think the record for 3 pick sixes is people like Ronnie Lott and Lawrence Taylor, where they were able
you
to
mean the legends?
Yeah, the legends.
Literally the 1% of the 1%.
Yeah, exactly.
You just said 2 big ones. You said Ronnie Lott and Lawrence Taylor, bro.
Yeah.
And you're saying the second-year guy's up there almost?
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely by far the best defensive player.
Agreed.
No, sorry, best secondary player in all football. Because there's some other pretty stick linebackers.
Aaron Donald.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I was about to say Aaron Donald. He's just, you have to double team him every time.
Yeah, I mean, they came close to losing to the
Patriots.
To the Patriots.
See, me and Emily said so.
Yeah, I know.
We warned you.
And I stayed off of it.
Yeah, I warned you, bro.
I tried to warn my friend, and he took offense to it. But I was like,
did he lose the bet?
No, he won it because
Cowboys won in overtime.
Yeah, Cowboys won in overtime, so it was enough.
But it was closer than he thought, huh? He thought it was gonna be a blowout, didn't he?
I
or
think
at least
I
plus
think
10
maybe,
points.
I said it's like the Bucks and Patriots game. He's like, no, it's completely off. It's apples to oranges, and you're saying apples to apples. I'm like, no.
Trust me, it's the Emperor. Yeah.
And I understand that game had a little bit more flavor.
It did.
Because it was Brady and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
it was he was gonna pressure Dak Prescott into
He did.
mistakes.
Yeah.
Mac Jones would get his opportunities, and so
Looked just like the Patriots-Bucks game again.
yes,
Mac Jones looked good. Yeah,
he did look good.
It's just unfortunate because, like, Belichick keeps getting the wrong break. He gets the bad break. He loses,
for sure.
Over
The
and over.
doink, or like they should have had him on 4th and 3 with Dak, but they didn't. I mean, they completed a 3rd and 25. That's pretty rare to compete a 3rd and 25 against Belichick.
Slowly raises his hand. Murray's completed 3rd and 28 like multiple times this season. Anyway, but yeah, Cowboys, you actually have a chance of breaking records with that extra game. Dak could get to 6,000.
Yeah,
easily.
When you have someone like CeeDee Lamb, he's
throw
making the
it up
8
to him.
Look good.
Yeah, throw it up to him. Huh.
So basically, what I have to say to the Cowboys at 5 is, don't fuck it up, Mike McCarthy.
And another thing, fuck you Cowboys, because I'm a 49ers fan. That was supposed to be Milton, by the way. The one team, okay, imagine the 49ers slipped in the playoffs. The one team he does not want in the face at home, the Cowboys, and the Cowboys knocking him off. Oh, I wouldn't be able to talk to Milton for weeks. He'd be depressed.
It would be a slap in the face.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyways, who's number 4? Is it the Final Four? Is that what we call it?
It's the Final Four, yes.
The Final Four.
Yeah, the final
countdown. Do.
All right, at number 4, I thought Rodgers only owned lots of property in California.
No, he owned the Bears.
He owns the Bears. That's
Packers.
nice. Yeah. I mean, good entrepreneur, I guess. Yeah, 22-5. That's not surprising.
Nagy. Sorry, I have to always bring that dig in.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much they won 5 straight. He's just right now oozing with confidence. You know,
he lost the one to the Saints, right?
Yeah,
the first one,
and then he got it. He got his mojo back when he beat the Niners in that 37-second game, and then from there he. Well,
thanks Niners for making him do good this season.
Well, you got to play him in 2 weeks, so
I have confidence in I have Murray. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think Kingsbury's gonna give him 37 seconds.
No.
He's gonna run the ball with Murray. He's like, Murray, quarterback sneak, get 10 yards, like slide, and we'll get rid of that 30 seconds.
All right, number 3. The running back has turned into a complete quarterback.
I'm gonna have to strangle you right now.
Why?
Is it the Ravens?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I thought it was Murray. I was literally about to throttle you.
Sort of
I was literally about to throttle you.
That could sort of sound like it explains.
Yeah, I was about to get mad. Murray better be top 2. There's no way.
Yeah, I mean, I always thought that Kyler Murray had a little bit more advanced passing game than Lamar Jackson.
But Lamar's been proving us wrong. 86%.
Yeah, he's been proving us wrong. Yeah. And then Kyler Murray more found his run game. So that's sort of how I see that.
Okay. Yeah. But anyway.
But very similar.
Good job, Ravens. You beat up on my poor Chargers.
Yeah.
And poor Staley. Well, actually, Staley kind of needed this loss. He was getting a little uppity.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Now he's going to go back.
I was waving too much praise at him. And he was like, oh my God, he's the next.
His huge head.
Yeah, exactly.
Now he's going to go back to the grease board.
He is a rookie. Yeah. You know, he's great. 4-2. If you would have said 4-2 through these 6 games for a Chargers season, I'd been like, sign me up.
4-2 is good, Staley.
4-2, and then we have that Chiefs win, and we're good.
Yeah,
right, because that win is more important to me
than the Ravens away.
The Ravens.
It's less weight for the playoff seeding, so it's
Cowboys,
whatever.
Stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. So that was huge.
Back to Lamar. So Lamar, you realize, you're Lamar, and I'm interviewing. So Lamar, do you realize that you're on a clip to actually surpass Dak Prescott?
Yeah.
In total touchdowns.
I'm the most dangerous dual threat quarterback in all football.
Really?
Yes.
Kyler Murray would like to know your location.
Tell him that after he's been doing it for a few years to come talk to me.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
See you in the Super Bowl.
It ain't as easy as it looks. Okay?
I'll see you in the Super Bowl there, boy.
That would be a great Super Bowl.
The Bird Bowl.
The Bird Bowl. You did mention the Bird Bowl.
I did.
You know, it'd be fun, like, if I flipped up and said, what are the chances the Ravens and Cards meet in the Super Bowl? And there's, like, this big Super Bowl, like, it's plus 500 if that happens. I'll go look at it for you later.
Yeah, I'll make money.
I'll text it, too.
Yeah, I'll make money.
That's a good, the
I'll
Battle
put
of the Birds.
I'll put $30,000 on it.
That would be an insane game.
Really?
I would love that game. If you told me the Ravens are going to play the Cards, should we book it for the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Because I know where my Niners can go, and the Chargers are a year away or two from
because
like
Staley
of
got
that.
his lumps. Yeah.
Chiefs are old school,
Yeah.
you know. Sorry, Brady, you know, you've won a couple. So yes, for sure.
You would go.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'd enjoy it.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. Unless I can get tickets from Matt, because Matt seems to get tickets from like anything.
Yeah, it must be nice.
The MTV Music Awards? Sure. The Oscars? Sure.
Sure, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The inauguration? Sure.
Yeah.
You know,
yoink. Yeah.
Exactly.
Thanks for those tickets. All right. Well, good job, Ravens. You beat up on my poor Chargers.
And you know what?
Man.
They really do have the best triple combination.
Yeah. Is it the quarterback?
No, nothing like that.
Oh,
I mean, they do have a super solid nucleus because Lamar Jackson has incorporated both sides of the passing and running, and Harbaugh's been there before. He's a disciplined coach. He knows how to use his kicker to get field position in the game. He
the 66-yard dunker.
Like, I
know. I was making a joke.
But I mean, like, okay, we're at our 40-yard line. We can kick it now. You know,
like,
what the hell? Exaggerated stuff. And the defense, after taking a big hit with Marcus Peters.
Yeah, Marcus Peters. Marcus Peters.
They've recovered and
somehow,
they're putting a lot of pressure. And then all of a sudden they reloaded. So basically they had lost. Was it J.K. Dobbins?
Yes.
Okay. And then the second one was Gus Edwards, right?
Yep.
And you're like, oh, shit.
Oh, no.
So they put some in the pipeline, and they're like, oh, let's get Le'Veon or Bell.
Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
The one who hates the Chiefs and hates Andy Reid. Remember, you tweeted about it. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, maybe they can play.
Look, touchdown.
The AFC Championship as the Ravens go to the Super Bowl. How
the
cool would that be?
revenge game.
Yeah,
the revenge.
Okay,
and he would stare right at Andy Reid.
If I do truly have powers to change
He'll
football,
stare at Andy Reid as they win. Yeah. God, I can't wait to listen to this back. You're gonna laugh, I swear.
For sure. So yeah, they have the best combination of all those things.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean the sky's the limit right now.
The Ravens always find a way to win in a crazy way. They only lost to the Raiders because it was Monday Night Football first week craziness, which basically capped off this whole season.
They had the injuries, which were serious injuries.
Yeah, at the beginning.
You see everyone behind you, Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, they're gone.
They're gone. Yeah. So, I mean, you saw Bell against the Chargers just like because they were so afraid of Lamar going this way when he was motioning, and then it cut back the other way that he was wide open.
Exactly.
And then you saw Latavius Murray, which is no joke. I mean, he's the big bruising back, and I would imagine that Bell is more of the lightning speed out of the backfield. And Latavius, I think, did some nice runs too. So they locked and loaded.
The Ravens are reloaded now.
Don't worry, J.K.
whatever.
Dobbins, Gus Edwards, join us next year. And just reloaded. So reloaded with a quarterback that's just
playing out of his mind. What the hell, 86%?
Yeah, exactly. Like
the comeback.
Everybody wrong, including ourselves. That
Lamar is still happy about that Chiefs win though. That's probably his favorite. There's no way.
I think started it all.
Yeah.
And then that epic 500 yards and 4 touchdowns in overtime, and then to pummel a Chargers team that was
doing
thought
good.
to be one of the best teams and maybe the Super
elite
Bowl
team.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, poor Matt. I'm sorry, Matt. I'm sorry, Gruder McBolt. I'm sorry your Chargers got beat up on. I'm sorry. Right.
Next team.
Number 2. This is where I throttle him or get happy. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. My hands are going to be around his throat any second. If I hear a whiff of Cardinal, it's over. I'm leaving.
This is like what's it called? The beauty pageant, right?
Yes.
And there's the 2 girls there.
All that matters is who's number 1. Yeah, whoever gets called 2 doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. They're like holding the hands there.
Yes.
Okay, so what I will say is the quote that I put by them, okay? No, just relax.
I'm relaxing.
Okay.
I'm relaxing.
Just like the defense bailed you out, it was your time to bail out the defense.
Bucks?
Yeah, right? Like during the playoffs.
Yes.
Super Bowl, that front 7. I mean, the back end was good.
What happened though, dude? The Eagles almost won.
No, I know. They
Oh my God, Jalen Hurts almost beat the GOAT.
I honestly think that Brady's bored. I think when you've won...
He's bored!
When he's been to 10 Super Bowls and won 7 of them and just... He's just not motivated.
Only lost to the Giants.
He doesn't feel like this. Like, what did Jalen Hurts ever do to him,
Yeah, he only lost to the Giants and the Eagles. You're right.
Yeah.
Jesus. I don't know.
So
they want to make it more fun.
They're just sort of plowing through. And they did come close to it because, like, it was like 21-7, 28-14, and then they snuck in there as 28-22. And I saw the pass to Antonio Brown, and it was one of those ones that, like, Antonio Brown has, like, 60 of it or 70, and then the other guy, like, has a little piece of the ball.
Yes.
But then he goes through. So if that guy knocks it down and they have to kick it, then you're giving a chance to Jalen Hurts. And
but
then
it's Brady.
But it's Brady.
He threaded the needle perfectly. He's like, yep, I'm the GOAT.
He's doing just enough really to bail out his defense because his defense just keep taking hits. I think Richard Sherman's out this week.
He's still out for a couple weeks.
Yeah. They really need to have Gronk back. Like, okay, your ribs hurt. I get it, dude.
You got to play, dude.
You got to play. Yeah, and play at full strength. And they're playing at home at the So yeah. And then the number 1 team.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Also, when he said it was Bucks number 2, yeah, because I know who's number 1. My boys, the Cardinals.
Yes, the Cardinals.
Please give me your take, and I'll give you mine.
You know what? I was like, even had the Bills won last night,
yeah,
I would have taken them down for their number 1 spot because what I needed to see from the Bills was that they just went out and blew the Titans up, you know.
And they didn't.
They
lost.
Which I didn't think that they would, just based on what the betting.
And you realized it was playoff teams against each other.
Playoff teams.
You were like, oh crap.
They're in Tennessee, you know. So there was a lot of variables to that game, but I mean, my inclination was that the Cards were going to win. Like I said, my daughter Emily thought that.
The homer me thought that.
And Cynthia Freeland, who seems to never get it wrong, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, for most of the important ones, had the Cardinals, and the other people had the
Browns.
The Browns.
Of course they do. No one believes in my Cardinals.
Yeah, and so there was a lot of injuries and stuff on both sides.
Yep.
But when you told me that he lost his center Rodney Hudson,
yep.
I'm like,
it was like, I think it was the left.
Is that
a
bad
guard.
omen for most teams?
Yes, you told me.
8 out of 10 teams that would have no center, and then,
they fold.
Yeah, exactly. Then you told me no Chandler Jones on the end. And then I'm like, it's okay. It's Kyler Murray. He's going to take the chip on his shoulder, realize that he's the dog in this fight, and they've won enough games, and now they're politely supposed to lose to the Browns, who ESPN had on their top list of, you know, team Super Bowl contenders, you know. And then the last blow was like, oh, shoot, I hope they win, but I don't think they will, is when Cliff was out, and then the guy underneath him who calls it after him was out, and there was a couple
due to COVID.
Due to COVID. Yeah, and then I thought, oh, and then it's Vance Joseph, and I'm like, he's a good defensive coordinator, and he deserves a lot of credit for what the Cards have done this year. But I never liked coordinators like the Miami Dolphins have, you know, on offense. And so I didn't think it would work between having a defensive coordinator and some offensive guy come together, call plays. But obviously it did, and I think what happened was Vance is like, I got the defense, which they played a great game. I mean, they shut the Browns down.
Actually, that was like
14
that was literally their best game. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
literally,
because
like,
their run defense was a little bit skeptical. But I think once the Cardinals jumped on top of them 7-0, then a run game isn't as threatening. You know? Unless you're the Titans with Derrick Henry, then you have your.
But it wasn't Derrick Henry.
Yeah, it wasn't Derrick Henry.
It was a lone, scared boy.
I think what you said about Kareem Hunt was true. Yeah. He's used to having his buddy there. And they play off of each other, and so for the whole, I think that's why he ended up getting hurt. Is because they put the whole load on him, like carry the ball, catch the ball, you know, take it out of Baker Mayfield's hand because he's probably going to mess it up, and then all of a sudden, you know, like Baker Mayfield gets injured, and it was just. But by that time, the injuries had nothing to do with it. The injuries came later, so you can't even use that as an excuse that like Kareem Hunt didn't really play, and you know what's his name it was just an ass kicking. And it just went to go show you like how complete the Cardinals are, from quarterbacking to weapons everywhere to having Connor back there, right? Mm-hmm. And the defense is looking really good too. And a lot of that, I think, goes to Vance Joseph, because we give credit to the Cowboys for their defense, and we give credit to there's a couple other defenses out there too. Yeah.
Yeah, we give credit to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like to highlight one thing. J.J. Watt.
Yeah.
He got that. I think he also got a strip sack fumble, I believe, just like his brother.
Yeah.
he got a sack fumble as well on Baker Mayfield. And that kind of set the tone for the whole game. And he got a lot of tackles for loss, I believe. I think he got like 2 against the run. He literally stopped the run himself.
Yeah, and you know what? I think
man.
another thing to lay off of the Browns Cardinals game was that it was 2 really playoff teams going against each other. But in this case, you had the Cardinals at ridiculous, because I had 13 on the Chargers. Do you think I would have liked 13 on the Cards?
Yeah,
and
totally.
The only thing that got in the way was the COVID thing, because that's sort of one of my
rules. Should have had the Cards.
And most of the time, and I got to reevaluate that, because maybe that was COVID last year, and this year it's more like a nuisance, but it isn't game changing, Because a lot of these people are getting it and they have the vaccines, which is sort of confusing.
Yeah, well, Cliff left notes, I'm pretty sure, for Vance and for his other
name.
And
some guy
they just read off the notes.
Called Whipple.
Yeah, Whipple.
That's never called a game in his life.
He was reading the notes. He knows the system.
No,
he plays
I
it.
understand that, but I'm sure he had... I think what it was like the first, Bill Walsh style, the 10, 15 were scripted, and then after that they had a nice lead. Then it was like, okay, we got such a big lead. He
probably asked Kyler what he wanted to play.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why they were blowing him out. Kyler's like, oh, I know how to exploit this weakness.
Exactly. But give credit to Whipple, and they had no idea who Whipple was. It's like when they're planning for.
So that was actually an advantage.
It was.
The Browns couldn't game plan. Yeah.
What are they throwing at us?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So actually, we should have bet on the Cardinals. Dang it. Should have bet on them over the Bills.
Any last questions, or we went to the baseball playoffs, Monday night games?
Well, you see, I have to keep talking about Cardinals. So Kyler Murray is MVP, unanimous MVP. No one else even comes close. You gonna argue with me on that?
Oh, MVP? Oh no, he's got the. I mean, if the MVP was voted
tomorrow, right now,
he would get it. I mean,
come on.
And there was Josh Allen, because I was texting either you or my friend, like, man, Dave.
About MVP.
What a perfect opportunity to be MVP. And to show what you have. Like, if he would have got the win, then that's his closest competitor.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still...
Didn't get it.
Yeah, and then it's like Rodgers is like, that's great what he's done, but he already got one. So I know, writers are like, let's not give it to him again,
So I think Murray... He's 4 touchdowns, right? Murray had 4 touchdowns, passes, plus all of his scrambles and escapes. And then you add on top of... I'm trying to remember his name now. So you had Connor and then the Chase Edmonds.
Oh, Chase Edmonds.
Had some crazy catches and runs. You have D-Hop, who's basically uncoverable. He was like doubled or whatever. Murray still threw it up to him. He still got it. Throws the AJ Green touchdown. D-Hop twice touchdowns. Christian Kirk.
Yeah.
It's not even fair. The air raid's not even fair.
And then now they got Zach Ertz.
And now we have Zach Ertz. That's what I was going to ask you. How do you feel about Zach Ertz acquisition?
You know what? I saw
good or bad?
Yeah, no, good, because I saw the plays with the Eagles and Jalen Hurts, and I consider Jalen Hurts a good quarterback, for
throwing to Ertz.
Yeah, throwing to Ertz, and I was like,
good.
Man, Zach Ertz. Maybe even motivated because the Eagles aren't going anywhere for a couple years.
Yeah,
because the Cowboys are going to be there to make sure of that. But just another weapon. It sucks because I heard the other guy Max was more like blocking and helped out with.
Yeah, like I said, he's a mini Gronk.
Yeah,
mini Max Gronk. Williams was our mini Gronk.
Yeah, no, for sure, it's a huge help with them.
Zach Ertz is now our. I don't know how do I compare Zach Ertz to? I guess I'd say Antonio Gates is pass catching. He doesn't really block.
Yeah,
which is fine by me. It's an air raid. We're not gonna block. We're gonna throw it.
He's just sort of like a slower Kelsey.
Yeah, it's fine. We can't compare anyone to your tight end though, right? Your boy.
Kittle. I think Kittle gets missed.
Kittle is the blocking guy, right? Run blocking.
And then they send him out for 2 plays, and he catches like amazing catches and bowling people over, and you're like, oh, and then they put him back in the
on the right side to run the ball.
No, they put him back in the box. Like, we don't want to play with our new toy too much. And
my God.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah. So my closing questions to you. Dang, I had it too. If Kyler Murray and Trey Lance had a 40-yard dash competition, who would be number 1? Who'd win? Who'd win the race? Oh, and just to throw another wrench in it, I'll put Lamar Jackson in there too.
Oh, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely. He'd run past both those guys.
Then who gets second? Trey Lance or Murray?
I want to say Trey Lance just because he's longer and just
Yeah.
Trey Lance. I mean, that's what's so good about him. He's got that short stature and choppy steps.
Yeah.
Which that a bigger person doesn't have, because a big long-legged person can't chop it.
No.
Like a smaller, so it's almost an advantage. Even though it's not faster, it's more agile, or more like it can go in different directions.
Then can you admit then that Murray is the most elusive of the three?
For sure, yeah.
Lamar bowls people over.
He doesn't seem to fumble much, from what I remember. He'll throw a couple picks, which will piss you off.
Oh yeah, pisses me off,
dude.
Like,
really?
Come on, yeah.
You're favored. You already thrown 2 picks, But that's the best thing about him, is that he comes back stronger than ever. And he doesn't care if he threw the pick. That's not going to make him throw another pick, even though occasionally he does. But that's like him on a bad day, which is a good thing.
Yeah, Niner homer. All right, well, that's
homer,
I think
if I admit
I'm
that,
joking, Milton. So that's it for the show today.
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed the special things we did. We might do the 5 minutes with the wife if she's around. Just have a little extra
some other
variety show into it.
Yeah, exactly.
You have any more thoughts or say goodbye to the fans?
I don't think so. I think I'm all spent on having to think of all 32 teams and where they belong, but that's the truth. At least I hope so. All right. Bye.